We are moving here, pre-market. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Let's have a great day. We got a great stream ahead of us. If you're not an ASX TV member, you're going to want to be. We're doing a lot of giveaways today. The founder, Clay from Top One Futures, is going to be joining us on stream a little bit later into the open. So stay tuned for that. But dang, moving low here. So let's go over financial juice real quick. If you're ever seeing sporadic moves, you'll see it here. Financial juice. I mean, it happened. What was this time? 7:15. So 7:15 in the morning. First of all, that first time here, Iran, part of South Pars gas field was attacked. So that's what originally pumped up oil there, which is moving the indices down. But then it's continuing to sink here. Iran takes several phases of South Pars gas field offline. PPI also came out. Didn't realize that. So PPI came out. Okay, cool. Traders further pair bets on Fed interest rates, but Iran will hit enemy sites previously thought to be safe. So, a whole bunch of Iran news this morning that we're just sinking here. NQ, what are we looking like? 260 points on NQ the past hour or so. ES, just the same. If you bought it there, smoked. Absolutely smoked. From high to low, 70 points. It's crazy how big of a difference it is between ES and NQ. I see 70 points on NQ all the time. Don't register it as big, but it is on ES for sure. It's going to be a pretty interesting day now. We took out previous day's high when things were normal. If you want to look at it that way. And now we're just falling off a cliff. But look how steadily higher we're just moving. All buyers in control overnight until like 2 in the morning. Stalled out for a little bit. And then surprise, Iran news. Moving back lower. So it was all buyers. Then it was flat. Now it's all sellers. Falling off. Where do we go? Yesterday's low. Still have 45 minutes until the open. Let's see how much more this wants to go. We're very far from VWAP now. We're going to have to focus on the New York VWAP as we normally would anyways, but crazy. Craig, what's up? Good morning. Luigi, what's up? Is that Luigi Booyah 2K? You changed your name? Different profile today? What are we doing? How are you? But let's take a look at the week. You got Monday. Let's just zoom it into Monday. It's beautiful week. Clean bounce yesterday. Nice long yesterday. And the New York session just fizzled out into the afternoon. But it was looking like higher highs and higher lows, especially if you were up here at 7 in the morning thinking, all right, I'm going to make new highs from here. Think again. There's some news in the way. But I guess he theoretically still could be from Monday's low making these higher lows on the bottom. But it's not my job to step in and try to call the higher lows. Just going to read and react to when it is formed, if it's formed. Had a great day yesterday. So for anyone that didn't know, I just posted it on Twitter. I put it everywhere yesterday. If you guys weren't on the replay, first let's go to my DRC. Crazy day yesterday, but not really. I guess it was, but it was just 3-0. So first off, let's go to this first short. A short, I think this other markup might make a little bit more sense for anyone. This is a reversion play. So I'm on the right side of New York VWAP temporarily. Right, we're breaking below it, but we had been above it clearly. Higher highs and higher lows. So a couple people were looking for longs, and that's what I do explain in Futures 2.0 to go get the next higher high. It's clearly bullish. The reason I take this screenshot of it is it's so overextended from pre-market, never returning to this overnight VWAP. Maybe it's an opinion, but I just feel like it's overextended. It hasn't pulled back in a while. This is just so inducing of trying to get all the amateurs to just keep on longing it. And it could have bounced again, but just I paused on longing it to at least see if we could short it, and then we did. But I got out in the end of that 15-minute candle. This was the trade that takes home the cake. This is the first short we just made money, right? Good exit on that as well. It comes back. I try to short it once sellers take control of the New York VWAP. Rejected it. And it was the first time I've ever seen this error. I could definitely go back on stream replay yesterday and see what it said. It literally said unknown, which I feel like I've never seen that alert when something's been rejected, right? You guys probably have been rejected, like if you didn't sign your contract with TOF, if it was too much size, or if you hit max loss on the day, it says like you're done. This was like a new error to me. So that's why I was like, I guess it's just not working. But it turns out it did work. But just 15 minutes later, when we were like up here, it then filled all the 3 times that I tried to short it. Because I tried to do it 3 times until it worked. Turns out they were all working. It just wasn't showing up. So now I'm in short 6 contracts. But thankfully I had to, you can even see the stop losses are all slightly different because I'm just creating these limit orders that just aren't filling. But thankfully it was a good stop loss at the high. Imagine I had put the stop loss right at that structure, which it should never be at. But had I done that, when it did pop up, it would have taking me out immediately. So good stop loss, and then we're able to hold through to see that come back down for a small win. I only need this much move now because I'm a lot heavier than I meant to be. So I don't need a whole lot of move to hit max profit now, just the way it is. That wasn't the initial target for this idea. And then we scalped one more down here. So you can see I was 3-0, but like just this, not stress, it was just like confusion on. I was in the shorts up here and heavy drawdown because of this contract size was a little bit bigger. You can see I was short 3, and now in the second one, I'm short 6. So it wasn't ginormous, but it was like, oh shit, I am in this and I'm a little bit heavier than I want it to be. Okay, geez, what do we do? Should I close it here for a loss? Do I let it potentially hit stop loss for a big loss? But I still like the trade. That's why I want to be in the trade. So let's just hold through. So take the win there. Scalp one more contract back down to the overnight VWAP. 3 shorts, done for the day. Crazy, crazy. Exciting, I guess. But I just posted on. We'll watch it real quick, I guess, before Austin comes on or Randy. This is today's stream. But this right here, you don't need the volume on it. That's the look. Apparently, you're in the trade and you had no idea. Let's blow this up, I guess. But if you keep an eye on the arrows, so I'm short 1. They're not there yet, but they're going to pop up as if I traded it 10 minutes ago, right where my mouse is. Nope, there's another one. Now you're short 4 contracts. And then give it a couple more minutes. Now you're short 6. Right? So it's not like it got delayed and it filled me saying like shorted now. It was back when I wanted it. Just so fucking weird. And someone DM me, a lot of you DM me on Instagram or Twitter on saying that it happened similar to you. That was definitely a trade evade thing, obviously. Someone said they were trading with Lucid, which is trade evade, and it happened there. So just crazy. But I'll probably do that later this afternoon. Just out of curiosity, like go back on the stream replay. So for anyone, I'm live on ASFX TV. We're going to stay live here today probably as well. But I'm live streaming every morning on here with Austin and James and Randy and Zarb. That all the replays are posted. So I'll probably go back later today and just see what the error said because it definitely popped up. I'm just curious again what it said because it was just a new one for me. But walked away with some green, so we'll take it. The green streak is still alive. Still alive. Damn. And now we're moving crazy with Iran news. So what are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know. When mistakes like that happen, do you recommend a learner should get out of the trade? Yeah, exactly. I was like, what do I do? So I had made $300 on the first trade, and I'm doing the math on it on this, right? I was down 25 points. It was a little bit high. Let's say I was down 30 points times $12. It's a little bit over 300 bucks, right? 30 times 12. So I was down 360 when it was up here at its highest. So pretty much back break even on the day, down 60 bucks. So I did think about, should I just close it now and basically just give back the profits from this trade? No harm done. Or do I let this turn into a loss of what was 60 times 12 be? 600 plus, and actually go minus 300 something on the day when I was plus 300. Like, fuck, well, I don't want that. But I also don't want to just eat this loss because I technically liked the trade. That's why I wanted to get in. It's not like I accidentally was put into a trade. I wanted to be in it, just not with 3 times. So there was no right answer, I guess. I was just like, yeah, I'm going to lean into it. I'm not going to eat this loss just because trade evade's a bitch today. And then, yeah, I think if someone did bail on it, trying to just protect capital or trim, be like, oh, take me out of 2 of them, wouldn't be a bad idea. Bishop, is Clay going to be here? Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. And we'll do some giveaways for sure. Do some giveaways today and the giveaways on Friday. I wonder if it has happened, if it was happening with people trading direct on TradeEvade. Probably not, AJ, if I had to guess, but I don't know. I don't know. But yes, Clay from Top One Futures will be on stream today. ASFX TV, your first month is free. So you can watch all our daily live streams. You can go through my strategy here, Futures 2.0, trading the view ups that I am. And then first month free. And then you'll be involved in the giveaways as well. You have to be a member. But if you go to my Twitter here, or YouTube, wherever you're watching from, if you go to the link in my bio, you'll see it's right here. Put in the code first. Your first month, absolutely free. You get access to everything. You also get into our Discord. So really no harm. But where's she going? Still got another 30 minutes until the open. Are we going down to yesterday's low? between now and the open. What are we doing? David says, "Hi, I'm trying to join you guys on AceFX TV. Which discount code should I use? FIRST. First. There you go. Are you muted again?
No.
Okay, oof. You were just watching me.
No. Yeah, I'm just hanging. I didn't want to interrupt you. Just being
Okay, I
polite.
was like, oh, he's probably speaking, and
No, I'm being polite.
shitting out.
Just being polite. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Yeah, so PPI this morning coming in hot, dumping us, dude. This is dump. It's not Iran that's dumping.
You think it's PPI?
It's PPI for sure. Previous
dump?
2.9, forecast 3, actual 3.4. This is you're going to see it. Give it 20 minutes, everyone on Twitter. We told you inflation was going to kick up. We told you inflation. That's what this is. This is an inflation read. It's a read on the inflation. So not good. I need to sit here and think for a minute. Why would the market dump on that news? Did it not know that this was going to happen? I feel like we all knew this was going to happen. So I'm just trying to process why are we pulling back on that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, there's another one that says traders no rate cuts in 2026 at all.
Yeah. So is that then the news? Maybe it's the inflation sending then no rate cuts because inflation's going up. But why won't they cut rates into rising inflation? Let's ask Claude. Why wouldn't the Fed cut rates into rising inflation numbers like PPI? We'll talk about my trade and stuff in a little bit here. Crazy move last night. I take 10 points out of it. It fucking goes 40.
All up, all down.
Well, I'll put it up on screen just so you can show it. I took the payout too. Small payout, but got another payout yesterday. So that hit and the account's cleared back now here. You'll see it's at 15,000.
But you take one yesterday from the big moves? You had your biggest day in the live yesterday.
No, but that was digging out of the drawdown from Friday.
The fuck did we do on Friday?
I took a trade at the end of the day on Friday. It's in my DRC. I took a long.
Guy.
Yeah, and I lost. I lose sometimes.
I need a leash. Fucking hell.
I lose
Friday.
sometimes.
It's Friday. I don't even remember that. I don't even know what I did on Friday.
Okay, so today is a Fed meeting. This is what Claude says. Great question, very timely, since today is a Fed meeting. And it's widely understood that they're going to hold rates where they are. Before I even keep reading, let's just go to the CME probability tool here that we like to use. And then scroll down. Click on the left side here, probabilities. Oh, yes, look, even out until October. So basically the entire year's worth of meetings. It's only a 50% chance that we're at the same here. So there's more likelihood that we are at the same, which is this 3.5 to 3.75. That stays the same all year now. March, April, June, July, September, October. It only slightly increases likelihood that we're cutting maybe in December. But then look at how quickly we'll get down here to in the following year. So I wouldn't give any credence to this, the more recent ones here. So yeah, 99% chance today that we're holding. So
99, eh?
This is what the chat says, or Claude says about PPI. So the current situation is PPI is up month over month, surpassing the consensus forecast. On an annual basis, producer prices climbed about 3%, reflecting persistent inflationary pressure. That makes sense. The sticky nature of this reading is significant because it contradicts the narrative of a cooling price environment. Sticky meaning it's just prices are staying higher longer than they say they should. On top of that, core PPI, core, Evan, if you're paying attention, core means it excludes food and energy. That picked up as well. So here, I'm right here in reading this, to 3.6%, which is the highest in 10 months. So we have the highest core PPI, which is inflation minus food and energy, which I don't know why you would even look at that. Food and energy are so important. I don't even understand why they exclude that, but it doesn't matter. It's at its highest in 10 months. So it's saying the biggest risk right now is the Iran war-driven oil shock. An energy shock is a central banker's nightmare as it creates tension between a shaky labor market and rising inflation. So there you go. A simultaneous increase in prices, an increase in unemployment, and a decline in aggregate demand creates a toxic supply side mix that central bankers are ill-equipped to address. That would be stagflation. That's what stagflation is. Fed can't solve a supply side inflation problem by cutting rates. It would only actually make it worse, right? Because cutting the rates increases inflation. When you cut the rates, think stimulate, think print money, think make it easier to borrow. So that would make inflation worse. By making the dollar easier to borrow, you're devaluing it, I guess. So FOMC members have even raised the possibility that rate increases could become necessary if inflation remains above the 2% target. I just don't understand how they even have the 2% target. That's so aggressive to me. So there's my commentary on it. Evan, I know this is still kind of new in your world. What do you think? What are your thoughts on this?
I agree. Everything you said, I agree. I
Maybe
definitely
you'll have. Do you have any questions that maybe the chat has too that would dovetail into a good conversation?
no.
Okay. Just the immediate break in over range high. So there's some questions in the chat. So the
Yeah.
long that I had last night here, 67.67 to 74. Yesterday, you saw a lot of people would call it shitty price action, just to say the least.
This
If I
week. Yeah.
Yeah, so if I throw a VWAP on 930 yesterday, I'll make it the color it's supposed to be. You can see it's not that we moved lower, we just went sideways. So to me, I felt like holding value area low, which is this dotted line, was a potential since we weren't able to break it during the New York session yesterday. I felt like this move here signified a strong move. I was like, okay, if we hold anything in here long overnight, could be a good swing trade back up into these highs because right at yesterday's high is that value area level. So it was really just a value area trade, not a VWAP trade. So maybe Ben or anybody that's got questions about, oh, the Austin, that looks different than a normal trade for you. Yeah, it is because it's more of like value area driven, but it's also Asian session and more importantly, the beginning of Asian session. And I have never made consistent money trading in the direction that it's moving when I trade in Asian session. If it's moving lower and I sell it, I lose money. I know that sounds ass backwards. So sometimes when it moves strong, like it moved down for the first 45 minutes of the open, I'll come in and look for longs. It's setting the Asian range. It's a reversion idea. If that long then could be backed up by me saying I'll put my stop rate at value area low, if that breaks, I don't want to be in it. It makes sense then, right? When I explain it like that, if you believe in what would that be? If you believe in discretion more than rules based trading,
Yeah.
discretion is to fade myself basically in the Asian session. If it's moving lower, I'm looking for longs. Justify the long trading off the value area low. We rock.
Yeah. And someone was asking about the
You know
double
what?
break yesterday. And I've been getting a lot of questions on how I use the 15-minute as well. It's like pretty much pairs hand in hand on like if you look at I rewinded it back to like yesterday's 9:45. Since Monday, it's still very bullish. This was our New York session. Disgusting, sideways, but like on the day, still a bullish day. Higher highs and higher lows, right? Overnight doesn't really move lower. It creates the next higher low from this bullish trend. So when we're up here, there's our higher high. The trend is clearly bullish. So why am I shorting it yesterday? You would say because it's definitely fighting the trend. It's like I'm not gonna fucking buy it up there. I
Right.
missed the train in my eyes. We're so far from this view up that we often don't just move in a straight line away from this black view up and never return to it. So just being a little high up and not retesting it in a while, I think we could definitely see a pullback back down to then move back higher in the ultimate trend, but just too high, not off a level for me to want to buy it up here. But when you're zoomed in on the New York session, this is how much we've moved, right? These two candles. It doesn't look too high, but seeing the big picture, it's like, no, we're pretty far away from this key view up. So let me just wait. So then yesterday, sideways bearish, but like, was it bearish or is it just creating the higher low? And then this is where Austin steps in and say the trend is still bullish. I'm not looking for shorts. So then the next higher high came in because the trend is still bullish. So I'm just trading this money on the pullback, but the easier money is yes, generally back in the direction of trend. Does that make
Yeah.
sense? Did I say that well?
Yeah, I think so.
And then you look back, let's go to today and pause it when it turns back to the VWAP before it fucking slices it. If it created a higher low here, you'd say, yeah, I want to buy the bounces off of that, right? I don't want to buy it here away from the VWAP. I want to see it come back down and then buy it back up. And then
Yeah,
obviously today
makes sense.
just sliced right through it on the news. But
No, today you throw all that shit out. Now it's
yeah,
like you wait for opening range today. You see how we shake. You're looking for opening range level trades. You're probably not getting an overnight VWAP play here.
yeah, but it's like, I could see we're bullish up here. Doesn't mean you just buy it. I want to buy it closer to this line
Yes.
and or the New York one. And
Yes.
yesterday we weren't close to it, so I didn't buy it too high up. Now on Monday it worked a
Controversial
little bit.
point, Evan. Controversial point. Do you track evals in TradeZella now that you know?
Do you track them? I mean, yeah, if someone doesn't have a funded account, you wanna have some sort of stat to work with.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Like, if they got nothing else, they're gonna not really know, and then you can always tag them off, like, click them off to not
Yeah.
see. Like,
Right.
okay, here's my funded stats, 70% win rate. Here's my funded 30. What the fuck happened? You're like, okay, there's some discrepancy of when you're in the funded stage, you're taking a lot shittier trades, a lot more emotional, whatever. So yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
If
Yes.
you're
In my
slinging an eval in 2 days, getting back to funded,
no, I'm
okay.
not trading my live account first today. I'm gonna trade the eval first that I did
Are you
yesterday.
talking about yourself?
Yeah, talking about
Oh,
myself.
then no. For you, no.
Okay.
No point.
Here's the notes on the long last night. Now this will give more color to it. So I'll show you. Give me a second here. So yeah, now if you look at TradeZella, look at yesterday. Now it's going to say even more. Now it's going to say 20,
Damn.
2,200 because that trade last night's not going to show up on here on Wednesday. This
Yeah.
this is considered a yesterday's trade.
TradeZella does midnight, but the broker does 6 o'clock, right? Something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get my book map open here too, just so we're set
You
here.
buy it down here, get a little relief into the open, or do you wanna still sell it down here?
I mean, I'm not gonna. It's going to be tough for me to say I don't want to fight overnight VWAP when we're so far from it because I may have to fight overnight VWAP. So I think I would be a buyer, but I'd be a buyer above New York VWAP once we open. I don't think I'm just a
I'm saying
buyer.
during pre-market, you're
No,
gonna
no, no,
play with fire
no,
trying to say, "That's pretty low. Let's try to buy it into the open, get
no,
some drift towards that overnight."
no. I don't like
Yeah,
that idea.
crazy moves. Below every value, every level, below every view up. I mean, we probably even took starter week view up there if I had to guess. Yeah, slice through that. Anytime it looks like we wanna head back up towards those all-time highs with some bullish days, it just smacks us right back down. But we got 25 minutes or so until we'll fire up AceFX TV. Are we gonna stay live here today? You wanna stay
Yeah,
live here for the
yeah,
people? So we'll stay live here, but if you wanna get involved in the giveaways, we're gonna give away some top 1 futures accounts. You
yeah.
have to be a member of AceFX TV. I know a couple of you already signed up since we went live here this morning. It's free. Just type in code FIRST, FIRST, not the number, just letter it out, and you get your first month free. You get access to the strategies, the recordings, the live streams themselves. So, be a good week, good week.
Yeah, I
Despite
don't
it
know how.
being sideways, it is inside bar days last 2 sessions, like, when you zoom into our New York sessions,
Yeah,
that I don't think too many people are getting beat up, at least from what I could tell in the chats this morning, but,
good.
if someone is, it is the price action that normally does it. So you wanna just survive these choppier days, slower days, and then when the trend sets in, which I thought it would today, you maximize on it then. How do we enter the giveaway? ASFX49. If you're on ASFX TV stream, so go over here to ASFX TV for anyone else as well. This is where we'll be live at the open. You'll see it'll start in 20 minutes. Once we're on there, the chat will be running. You'll see us announce the giveaway and how to enter it. We'll just send a link into the chat there, not the chat here on YouTube.
Yep,
Very simple.
yep.
We've had some new people win, some people that are new to the stream. I think they've won a couple of them this week or last week. So luck might be on your side.
Making made hella moves yesterday for the event, bro.
Yeah,
Got the
some more
big banner
speed.
ordered. Yep, yep. Making a bunch of moves. So we're just tightening things up. Guys, I actually sold a ticket yesterday to. We had a guy drop out, so we had a spot. Sold a ticket to that guy, and I promised Jesper from the Black Shirt Club a seat too. So we'll have to make some extra room for him in the back of the room, but he should be
Ooh,
coming too.
nice.
Yeah.
Who says I came from RDF after the podcast?
Oh, nice.
Real Deal Futures?
Oh, real deal.
Real Deal
Yeah.
Zach?
Go to the YouTube
Oh,
channel now, bro. I put up 3 clips this morning, everybody, for this weekend's podcast, which Evan was supposed to be in, but Evan had to get a haircut
I
and
did, I
missed.
did, I did.
He
And
missed the
you have to
entire
admit, it
podcast
looked
shooting.
pretty crispy in Colombia.
That's a
Zero regret,
fact.
zero
That's a
regret.
actual fact. He missed the podcast because he had to get a haircut.
Oh, look at your boy. You guys like the orb, huh?
Yeah, that's good.
They like
Those are
the
good.
orb.
Those are good numbers.
But ASFX, whoever came from Real Deal, you're on someone's YouTube. So either way, I don't know even how to send a link on YouTube. Just go to asfx.tv
Yep. Or
and
go
you'll
to
get it. I can't send the link, but I think you can find it.
asfx.biz/first. The link's in Evan's bio. The link's on the bottom of the screen. You got to be on ASFX TV, everybody. We'll broadcast today's stream across all the platforms, but to be a part of the giveaways, you have to be signed up as a member. It's a free month of streaming with us. So you have no reason not to take the free month.
I have faith you could find it.
Okay, so while we're getting ready then for market open in 15, 20 minutes, let's do a recap of yesterday because I got a lot to talk about. So you can give me some feedback.
Sure.
We can turn this off for now. Okay, so yesterday took the fifth payout of March, as you can see, the 4th, the 6th, the 10th, the 11th, and the 17th. It's small, smallest one of the month, but it was nice to take a payout after handling some drawdown from Friday into this week. So recovered that actually yesterday with the trades I want to show you guys now. These are trades that, I'm hitting them with good size. These are all trades taken on the live account. So I think there's a lot you guys can learn from these. So if you have any questions as we go, please put them in the comments and I'll make sure we stop and touch base. So one thing to talk about first would be Top One Futures actually changed the rules, again, positively for us. If you have a pre-live account like me, you're actually able to trade evals. You cannot trade funded accounts or straight to funded accounts, but I can trade evals. So yesterday started with an eval. I really like this trade, Evan, as you know, the double break trade. Unfortunately, Randy was long and I was short, but the chat made money with me short, I think more so than took the long. The long was just one of those ones that felt so frothy up at the top. It moved up so much pre-market, moved up at the open. It's not just going to keep ripping usually. So what we end up getting is first break of opening range. We're fading that, but we're not fading it until we get underneath New York VWAP. So we enter there, 6,800, 15 contracts, and literally it's pain-free down to opening range low, which is the target. I'd like to get to the point, Evan, where I'm adding in here. When this candle closes bearish, I'd like to add in there, if not here, maybe even here as we take out that low. We got to ask Brian about that at the boot camp. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, it's always the work on for all of us on adding in on especially on an idea like that. Yes, it's back under VWAP, but just not the most bearish structure to be one to add into a trending move.
Right. Because if it makes a higher low here, you're like, oh, why
Yeah,
did I
that
add
that
in?
was the
Right.
short-lived. The
Right.
higher low just formed a little bit deeper because you also got to think about if you were long where Randy was, he hasn't been stopped out yet. If we
No.
caught the long there, you would have a stop loss at the low, you would still
Right.
be alive on the long. So
Fair.
if you could still see the longs being alive, would you want to double down on a short?
Right.
Not
So
necessarily until
good point.
hindsight, you're like, yeah, my idea
Good point.
played out.
It's a good point. So one thing I'll say too, I'm sure there's a couple people wondering, Austin, why would you trade an eval if you have the daily payouts in the pre-live? Sometimes I like to see how I'm seeing the market, but not put money at risk in my, focus account, my main account, which is the live account with Top One Futures. So now that they allow us to trade these evals, which once I pass it, you can't do anything with it, it's fine. But just to have that account with the same firm so I can just click over, put some trades on, see if I'm seeing the market well. You'll see here in a second, everybody, how that works out well for me, right? So make money first on this short, building some confidence, feeling good about the day. Then we go to the live account. Now, the live account had a win on it already going into the session yesterday because I was short overnight from 67.48, 10 contracts down to 67.24. So that was a really nice move. Closed that manually early in the morning. More of those value area trades. I'll talk more about those maybe as time goes on. Just in Asian session, using the value area levels, maybe a little bit more than VWAP. Can't believe I'm saying that, but maybe a little bit more than VWAP. So we have a win already going into New York session on this account. First trade in New York session was this one. So we make money initially here on the eval. I don't have it for some reason marked up, but I took a second trade short here on the eval. I was in first here, added here, and got out here. So now I
Mhm.
have 2 wins on the eval, and I was done. I was up like 1,100 on the eval. So then I'm again green still in the live account too. So I'm already having a great day. And I'm like, but I'm seeing the market well. We're making money short. We're making money short. So then I thought this was reasonable. Short 10 contracts, 67.82 in the live account at opening range low. Stop above New York VWAP, above this structure. So even if this retests, I'm still in it for the lower high. So stop at opening range high. And then I traded down into overnight VWAP. It's not 1R, but I felt like it was a high probability chance that we were going to continue to make lower lows after, all day it's all sellers. You see, like all morning, it turned into sellers in control. You hate this trade, Evan, for me?
No, I took the same trade. Here's the
Did you?
first short. Here's the add-in mistake shit, and then I scalped one more here
Yeah.
as it just consolidated. I'm like, this. I don't see it just bouncing higher.
Yeah.
The longs have failed here. We're now back below New York even longer. The structure is falling. So
Right.
it's not right off New York, but I'm like, there's just no buying strength. So I just should be short or nothing. And then like you said, I didn't go with the stop quite as high, I think, but open
Yeah.
range high here, saying this might want to retest to it because it's not right off of it.
Yeah.
But also think I was playing somewhat around the 11:30 bar here because this one like consolidated for 15 minutes. I'm like, okay, new candle. Let's go get the next extension. So like 11:30 to 11 didn't even take until 11:45. But that's
Yeah.
also the reason behind this one. We didn't touch on that. Don't want to confuse anybody. But the exit on this one, my candle here, I missed like 2 points here. Was I was out at what time would that be? Like 10:15. So I
Mhm.
was in short in the middle of a 15 candle. So by the end of that 15 minutes, I'm probably gonna be out because
Right.
the next bar can do whatever it wants. So
Yeah.
that's why it looks like I got such a good exit that I would know it would stop there in the middle of the range. I was just
No.
playing, let's get sellers in this next 15-minute candle, and then I'll get out.
Well, I think that's a big downfall for a lot of people. They think they get one entry, that entry is just going to be the entry of the day and it's going to rip. It's not all going to do that. Most often, it's actually not. It's going to
Yeah.
move, pull back, and you're going to have multiple opportunities. Look, I'm speaking from experience. Look at my trade last night on the live account for me to take that $300 payout. I'm in at 67, out at 74, and it goes to 04. Okay. So
Mhm.
there will be ones that rip without you. But most of the time, you will get another trade. Most of the time, you'll get a pullback at some point. There's always going to be another trade. So
Yeah.
then the worst part of the day, Evan, not done yet.
Come
Worst part of the
on.
day,
Go get a Guinness or something.
short here,
Fuck.
stop here, out here. You see the exit. It's a good
Yep.
exit rate
Overnight
on the
view up.
overnight view up. Yep. Nothing. I don't do anything the rest of the day. Looks like bullshit. Looks sideways. I want to trade it, but I don't do anything. But then I come back in at 145, again, playing a 15-minute bar, like you said, and I was short 10 contracts at 67.82. I didn't close it at the value area. So I ended up out of it just for 2 points at 80. It ended up coming higher. And again, this is where like I'm so confident in my gut on a day like this where I'm just winning. My gut said, get out, bro. This is probably coming higher. And then my brain goes, don't trust your gut. Read the chart. Get out when it comes higher. And I'm like, nah, dude, you're having a good day. Trust the gut on this day. And it was a good call.
Yeah, the
But
chart sideways as fuck the last
it's
2
sideways. But
hours.
look at
Higher
this.
lows, if anything.
82, first trade earlier in the day, 82 on the live account.
Mm.
So the live account first trade was here, 67.82 down to 70 off opening range low. Subconsciously, without even trying, I get the same exact sell price. So that was my little Instagram reel yesterday about like play prices that pay. I'm doing it now without even trying because I'm understanding I'm on the downside of the VWAP. I want a high price on that. I want to get to a pullback. You know, it just happened to be that I click sell at exactly the same price. Some days that's the way it's going to look, but I think you can see how many times did that price pay here, here, and then correct me if I'm wrong. But if we go into the end of the day and we go down to a lower time frame here yesterday, and you check this, everybody, watch. If we throw a New York VWAP on 930 right here yesterday, so 82, if I mark 82 right here, that's 67.82. You can see here's my trade. There was another leg down to it.
Yeah, off of
There's
New
my
York.
right there. Right. So you could have played 82 here, 82 here, 82 here. And that's just in the afternoon from 1 o'clock to 2:30.
Mm.
So when prices are paying, it's really important to pay attention. So it ended up being a sick day. And then just getting that win last night now puts me with that payout. Account balance is back to 15K, ready to rock there. I got the evals ready to go. So we'll probably start with an eval today. But now,
Yeah.
if we don't look at the eval stats, I added those in here, and we just look at the live account since the start of the year, still 80% win rate, still
Mhm.
1.9 profit factor, 80% day win rate. But you can see swinging a little harder as we go here, getting some confidence, right? Size is going up, bigger red days, bigger green days. So,
Yeah. I mean, it's also, like, one of those ones of, like, take some payouts, build it, but, like, we're not gonna just sit in this live account with 2 micros forever.
no,
We don't wanna go out of the gate with, like, let's go 10 and then never take payouts from it, you know? You've gotten 10 of them, let's say,
yeah,
20 of them, actually, you said. So, like,
yeah, I'm at 20.
alright. So, if oversizing not oversizing, but, like, if the heavier size now burns me, it's, like, maybe it's probably still worth it because, like, I know, took advantage of it.
So this is 10 payouts since February 10th, right there. And then I have 10 more here up to January 2nd. So I'm actually over 20 because
It's
I
like when
took
you're doing so good, it's like, "I'm gonna risk $100." It's like, "Huh? Lean
21.
into
I'm
it.
at 21. Yesterday was
Lean into
21.
it. You're crushing it."
Yeah. Yeah.
When you're cold, you should be saying, "Alright, let's protect this account. Let's go back to 3 micros."
Yeah.
When you see it well, Too much experience. And Rich is saying code Evan doesn't work. What are you trying to use it on, Rich? For stream on ASFX TV, it's not code Evan. It's code first. If you're trying to buy a top 1 account, code Evan works.
So I wouldn't buy anything for another 10 minutes, everybody. Clay's
Yeah.
going to be coming on stream. We got a special discount that's going to start here in 10 minutes or so.
Well, he said on top 1, but it does work. But like Austin's saying,
just wait a second.
Hold on out.
Hold on.
Yeah, if you look here, start trading now. Instant funded, $800 for 100K. Just to check. Come on now. Oof, $500 off the table. 328. So she's working.
She's working.
She's working.
She's working.
And Ricardo's saying once you pass you can't trade, what's the point? You can trade the eval, and if you pass it,
I explained that. The reason for it is for me, I like to have an account that if I don't really like price action, like this morning, up and down last night, I don't really want to go at it if I don't have to with my live account first. Let me see if I'm seeing the market well, and I build on confidence from wins. You saw, I win the first trade. I win the second trade. Fuck, bro. If this is a trending day, I got to work. This is where I'm supposed to make my money as a trending VWAP trader. So if we are trending, my job is to keep pushing. That's why.
He thinks, could be wrong, that you pass the eval, like you can't trade it because you have a live. So he's saying, what's the point of doing this eval? Like if you pass it, but you can't trade it, you can now.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. But I think he thinks like, oh, you can start evals now, but you can't trade them once they're passed because you have a live account, which would make sense. Yeah, why would you do that? But you can trade both now. 82 broken slot machine. Yeah. So getting a little bit of that relief bounce here. I didn't long it. Austin scared me. Said don't do it.
Let's remind everybody too. We need them signed up for ASFX TV to enter the giveaways, because as soon as Clay comes on this morning, we're going to start slinging.
Yeah. So you guys are watching here on X and YouTube, and that's great. You guys can still stay there and watch all day today, all morning, but you can't be in the giveaways. You have to be a member of ASFX TV. So codes on the bottom, absolutely free. And Luigi's saying BSC calls Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 o'clock Eastern. Probably, yeah. Right now, Mondays are at 4 o'clock, but if I have any power in this company, we're going to change that to 1 o'clock because
it's just hard, dude. 4 o'clock, it's hard.
Yeah. And it just more people tune into the 1 because we have to take into account we have people like in London that are 5 hours ahead that it's like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. They don't want to be on a call. I wouldn't want to be on a call. So like the 1 o'clock fits them. If it's the New York session, people on lunch. So we're just getting more people on the 1 o'clock. So it just makes more sense. Get better conversations when there's more people there and more questions. But for the most part, Luigi, yeah.
All right, let's take a break, Ev. Let me run the intro, and then we will be right back, everybody. Hang out.
Sure.
Or go sign up for ASFX TV. Get yourself ready for the giveaways today. Clay will be on in a couple of minutes. And then we'll do our thing. Yeah, it's like when it switches me like that, I want it to leave me up. StreamYard, you're so silly.
Well, you switch the room?
Yeah, like when I switch it to my name from your name, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. We will be right back.
I got soul, 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 soul. I said, oh! All right, Jake, play a little something. I got that soul power, soul power, soul. 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 Let's say take me home. All right, listen to me, man. Hit me. 3 times, 1, 2, 3, come on. Oh. You know what I mean? Let me break your heel and let your backbone slam now. Like James Brown said, give me 2. Tell me what to do now, baby. Break it down on the 1. Get up off that thing, get up. Get up, get up, get up. Get up off that thing, get up. Get up over that thing, yeah, yeah. Get up off that thing, get up. Get up off that thing, get up. I say it one more time for me, baby. I say take me home.
Morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Stream. If you're new, my name's Austin. Thanks for being here. We are live now on ASFX TV. We've been live this morning, pre-market, doing a little prep for everybody on X and on YouTube. If you're watching on X and on YouTube, you're not going to be able to take part of the giveaways today. We want you in the giveaways. So all you got to do is click the link in my bio or go to asfx.biz/first. Sign up. It's a free month. Everybody will tell you how great it is. You come make money with us and you'll have access to the giveaways today. Clay from Top One is coming on today. I know everybody's super excited for that. ASFX TV chat. Good morning, everybody. I'm slamming the giveaway link. Make sure you put your name on there just once. I'm going to remove you if you're on there multiple times. 1 entry per person. That's going to enter you in all the giveaways today. We're going to do a bunch of new accounts from Clay. We also have a special discount that's about to start in literally 60 seconds. Market opens coming. We're ready. We were live pre-market. We did a little prep going over yesterday's trades. Some of you probably saw that. We'll get into that probably here in the first 15 minutes. The reason the market is down this morning is PPI came out hot. That's an inflation read. The Fed is not going to cut rates if inflation is going higher. So you're probably seeing the reaction to the market seeing there's probably no rate cuts coming this year. Everybody thought we were getting lower rates. Everybody thought they were going to refinance and the housing market was going to be stimulated and all that. That does not look like it's the case. Rates are stuck now. This is sticky. And we'll see if it becomes even more sticky, more persistent, and then they maybe even have to increase rates. I think that's kind of scaring the market a little bit here more this morning, more than Iran or anything like that. So, Eric, good morning. Am I still eligible? Absolutely. If you're in your first month, just put your name on the giveaway sheet. I'm putting it in the chat right there. Rob, good morning, buddy. Chat, I hope you had a good session yesterday in the afternoon. If you did trade, we have Kill Zone today, so make sure you're back with us at 1 o'clock. Kill Zone. Zach and James will be taking care of you. But here we go. Bell's here. Bell rang. Bell's here. Let's rock. Just to go over it, yesterday's trade really quick. Took another payout yesterday from Top One Futures. This is my 21st payout on the same account, the same live account. That comes after a couple of really good trades yesterday. We took the short here first on stream. We all crushed it. This was the double break trade. I had a winning short already in the evening the day before. but we capitalized really on the shorts yesterday. As you can see, I took another live account trade here, 67.82 from opening range low down to overnight VWAP. So that was the first one. Then again, another trade here in the afternoon. So there were 2 trades in the New York session, 1 trade in the overnight session, plus then this trade last night, 10 contracts long on the live account, a value area trade really here. From value area low, stop loss was there, trading up to POC, and it ends up, of course, fucking ripping and going all the way to value area high, which I was not in it for, but it's fine. Still put me eligible to take a payout, which I did, even though it was the smallest payout of the month, still my 5th payout of the month, 21st payout with this account since the start of the year, since I got it. So for me, after the drawdown on Friday, I was like, let me just pay myself something, get some confidence going here. And now I got a fresh, clean 15K in the account today, ready to go. But I'm probably going to start the day on some evals. If you remember yesterday, we started a new eval together. I made a little bit over $1,000, almost $1,100 on the 50K. That's why we're at a $51,000 balance. So because of the move lower, I'm definitely waiting for opening range to set today before we take any trades. But beyond that, I'm going to probably start the day in the eval and see if I'm seeing the market well. Like yesterday is one of those days where I think you want to push yourself to press it. I saw the market well here on the first short. I saw the market well the night before on this trade on the shorts. I made money again on these shorts. So like it was really hard to miss for me on the shorts yesterday. So I want to keep playing. I want to keep pressing on days like that. Today, price action already looks like it's the opposite of that for me. This is not a typical trending day for me where price is easy to read and that's where I make all my money. So I'm cautious. And that's where I'm really, appreciative of Top One for allowing even the pre-live traders to trade these new evals, the new elite dailies. I can't trade it when it's funded, but I can trade it and pass it and have it as like a side account to just throw my first trade around or whatever I need to do. What is the sale? Trev said, well, Trev, I'll put it on screen for you, everybody. So if you're here hanging out with us because you love making money on ASFX TV, Top One Futures is the sponsor of the stream. I've been working with them for a long time. So Clay will be on probably in about 10, 15 minutes. The discount starts now. So ASFX stream is the code. It's flying in at the bottom of the screen. That's going to add 10% to whatever discount you're eligible for. For example, if you're a new customer, you're eligible for 60% off. If you're not, depending on what account you buy, it'll be 50% off. So you're getting a fat discount anyway. Evan was looking at one of the 100K accounts. It knocks it from like 800 down to 300 or something like that. So you're going to get a sick discount no matter what. But don't just use the code ASFX. Today, you have to use ASFX stream. And again, it ends in 2 hours at the end of the stream at 11 o'clock. So it's a timed discount. Okay. I know you've all been biting for that. And then ASFX TV people, I'm going to keep putting the giveaway link. We'll start the giveaways once Clay gets here. So that's the update from the trades overnight. That's the update on the payout from the live account. You see I'm trading the eval first today. We talked about the PPI news being the reason the market's pulling down. Probably not getting rate cuts this year. Probably not going to be refinancing any of your debt this year at a lower rate. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's signaling. So let's see what the market wants to do. See how the market wants to interpret that. Because technically, we broke value area low. So we are under yesterday's value area, which means we may slide lower. Let's just take a look quickly at the other indices. Silver's down 3%. Gold is down 3%. So there's your inflationary moves. Bitcoin, which is supposed to be anti-inflationary, down 2% today. And crude oil's at 98 almost. So all the indices dumped here and just kind of sitting at market open. Bookmap's not telling me anything yet. Can I get a confirmation in the chat that that code is working? ASFX Stream only gives a 10% discount. Are you sure, Ryan? Let's get a confirm that that works. I can send them a message right now. One word, ASFX Stream. And now I just got a message from them that it is fixed now. So whatever the issue was, it may be fixed. Austin, great day yesterday. I saw your IG recap. Kill it. Thanks, Rob. Fucking appreciate that, bro. Yeah, ASFX Stream is only taking 164 off the 100K. Okay, I'll let them know. Work for me. Instant funded, it's not working. No, mine works. Okay, so if it's not working, maybe just hit a quick refresh, everybody. Just hit a quick refresh and it should work. Let's give it a minute and I think it'll kick on. Okay, so the pull down that we experienced here into 9 o'clock has settled. 67.51 right now. Bookmap is 1600, but we have orders at 67.30 and above. 67.60, 65, 75. Pretty small split between the two. 75 looking a little heavier. 75 is POC. 75 is overnight VWAP. So Wouldn't be surprised if that's where we pull back to. Wouldn't surprise me. So flat right now, everybody, flat, chilling. You see live accounts flat, sitting at 15,000, cleared after the payout last night, and then we got this 50K ready to go. I'm going to trade this eval first. FOMC later today too, man, like this big move down this morning. Not a day to go slamming it, especially after I've had a great 2 days of trading. Not slamming today. Selective today for sure. Okay, so it seems like, Ryan, they're saying that should be fixed. Chad, are we looking better? How do you know if you're trade long or short before the first 15 minutes? That's why you don't trade in the first 15 minutes, because it's basically just a guess. Thoughts? I haven't felt comfortable trading my 150K since the war. So that probably just tells me, bro, you care too much about that account. So buy, like we were saying yesterday, Trev, buy a couple small accounts and just get some confidence going in those first. Got short. Nice, Matt. You're a savage, bro. He's jacked and he can trade. Martin got my ticket yesterday for the London Expo. See you there. Yeah. Let's go, Martin. I don't know when they're making the announcement. They asked me this morning for a new headshot. So I'll remind you guys, I'm going to be at the Prop Firm Expo in London here. They already got my face on here somewhere, but they want a new hand. Yeah. Zarb will be there as well. So if you can join us, the tickets are like $20. It's June 27th. They're going to have a shit ton of speakers. I think Zach, Real Deal Futures, is going to fly out. So, all right, code is working now. Thank you, Cam. Stock up, boys. I know we were all waiting for this thing from Clay. Once he gets on here, we can all say thanks. But the extra 10% still helps, especially if you're trying to make some money with the copy trading. It's a nice little bonus. Buyers are in since market open here. We're not deep into the thick of it yet today, but a pullback to value area low level. Let's watch this here. Delta's already 2,300, so that's kind of interesting. ASFX stream. Yep, Sam, exactly. When is London? It's June 27th. It's Saturday. And they're adjusting the instant SIM funded, whichever accounts those are. If you're trying to buy an instant SIM funded, that's getting fixed right now. So give that 2 minutes. I'm talking to the risk team right now on WhatsApp. See, it's kind of nice having a connect. I don't work with a bunch of prop firms. I only work with a few, only the ones that I can actually have a real relationship with. Oh, I got to show you guys this. This was so nice. This is so nice. Shout out to this guy because he's always been fucking commenting on my shit, trying to dog me, bro. This guy's always Tommy like Wingy. He's always dogging me, bro. And now here I am giving him clout. But he goes, so I dog you online all the time. You have shown consistent trading. Nicely done. Why would you close the trade and not set an auto trail of 10 points? Are you trading for payout versus letting Momo take over? Does top one have a consistency rule in live? So I said, I don't really trail. Every time I do, it taps me. Only 1 out of 10 end up looking like this. So I just choose to not see it as money left on the table. I know I can find another trade every day. He's talking about the rip last night. I got out of it at 74, right? And it went all the way up. So it's nice to win over the haters by just being consistent and staying focused on yourself. And it was nice of him to say something like that. So good for him for swallowing his ego. Just thought that was funny.
Good morning.
Oh, what's up, bro?
Especially naming your profile after a weak bird. Am I right?
Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro.
But I mean, Tommy knows it was going up 40 points.
Tommy knew exactly how high it was going to go.
That's why he's asking, because he's like, bro,
how did you
not going higher? Why'd you get out?
Right.
It's like shit.
Okay, so instant sim fundeds are good to go. So all the top one accounts now should be good. I can buy 5 elite with 60 off on all of them, or only one. You'll get the biggest discount on each one. So if it's your first purchase, you'll get the biggest, and then it goes down a little bit on recurring purchases, I think. Yeah. I won the free giveaway Wednesday in the duck race. I sent you an email. Ash Hawk, you definitely got that account, so please check your spam. It would have come from top one, not from me. But I definitely sent them your email, so you should have that account. And don't try to pull my leg. Somebody tried pulling my leg the other day. They're like, I never got the account. Top one can see when you open the email. They can see when you click the email. They can see if you activated the account. And then you're just trying to finesse me for another free account. That's not nice. That's not nice. It's not nice.
Oh, we had a connection here. Cameron, my full porting again. I didn't full port yesterday. I just traded.
Full port Evan.
And then
I like that, dude.
It made me full port.
It comes off the tongue nicely.
What's that?
It comes off the tongue nicely. Full port Evan.
It is fun. It's just exciting.
Dude, it was fun to watch you sweating. Your face was so fucking funny.
Yeah. It was like, this is oh my. I didn't even process the math. I just saw I was in heavy drawdown on 6 contracts. I just assumed that's not good, you know? But where we were sitting when it popped up on live, I went back and looked. I was down like 370 on the trade. I had made 300 already, so the account was down like $70 on the day. But I didn't process that. I was like, "Oh my god, fuck, we're down. Fuck." Like just because it was sprung on me 10 minutes later.
Right.
So it wasn't actually that bad. But I got nothing here. Getting that relief bounce closer to view up like I thought we could pre-market, but we'll see if we find shorts back down. Once we set this range and maybe break the New York to the downside, keep an eye on the stocks here. I assume all 3 of them are rising here into their opens. ES, YM, and NQ. So
Oh, look at that, dude. Alex in the Black Shirt Club requesting an Apex payout. That's awesome. Fuck yeah, bro.
Must have been
I
that
got him in
talk
a
I
hot
gave
seat
you. I had
too.
AMSO at the free meetup.
Yep.
I just
Dude.
smack him into shape.
And
He's like,
we
"I find some
he's
wins and I
coming
just
to the
keep
boot
trading
camp
and give
too.
it back." Like, stop.
So Ryan is saying the discount's not working. Carlos is saying it's working. Ryan, I think you might just need to refresh that page, brother, and then let me know. I sent them the screenshot of what you're saying too, so they're going to try to
Yeah,
fix it if there is an issue.
I was trying an instant funded before I hopped on.
Is it
And
working?
it hadn't been working. Let's try now.
It should be good to go
Instant
now. He said
funded.
instant funded is good now. ISF.
No. An instant funded now gives me $200 off.
But you're not a new customer, or right? So
What's
isn't
the
that
percentage supposed to be? Do you know?
I think 30 for those.
Isn't that what the deal already is?
What is it giving you off?
I think 20. For $800 account, I'm saving $250. And right
It worked for
now,
me on the daily. I got 150K for 87. So that's for the
the
they're
instant
talking about
funded the instant funded are 20% off. Fuck.
Oh, so that's why. So they're already at a higher discount. So the extra 10% only brings it to 30. That's why.
I didn't know it was 20% off.
Yes, they must have raised the discount on those without. I don't know when that changed. No one really buys those anymore. Everybody buys Ignites and the Elite Dailies. 50% off for me on the Ignite. Yeah, so you'll get 60 or you'll get 50 on those. You're getting an extra 10.
But that's sick, Alex. Great job.
Ryan, what account type are you trying to buy? 150K instant funded? Okay, good. So everybody's getting discounts. Good. That's all that matters.
150K instant. Yeah, so right now the 150K instant fundeds should be 750. 20% off. But so 750. But if we do AceFX TV stream or AceFX
You
stream,
like the short here before opening range is set. Right off value area low, taking VWAP, this strong ass candle. You think there's some follow through here? I'm here to trade, Evan.
Yeah. Well, I'm here to moderate the chat.
Yeah, you moderate.
Ryan. You save an extra $100 on the 150K. Instead of 780, it's 650. So it is working. It's just not as big a sale as I think you're thinking it is.
I think the 60% off is for new people only. Yes.
Yes, your first account with Trade of 8. So yeah, it's like 30% off, but it's originally 20. So you are still saving extra 10. Now back to the program.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, it is a take of New York. Still, I mean, the range is about to set in a minute here.
Yeah. So I'm going to try this.
Nice,
Andrew. Exactly. That's what I wanted everybody to do.
Live eval.
This is eval.
How much more do you need on it?
I'm at like 1100 going into today. I'm risking like 900.
You were saying?
Yeah, I got like 900 to risk here on this one. I'm looking. This should be quick. This should move here. This shouldn't turn on me.
Yeah. First break of open range low.
Yeah. So Ryan, you're probably getting that fat discount because you've never used my code before. Bryson is saying 60% off for first time use of someone's code. That might be why you're seeing that bigger discount.
Yep. So if you want to buy an instant funded, do that with the 55% off. And then if you're going to buy another account, do that second, like a smaller account, do that second.
Yeah, so short mid-range, strong take in New York VWAP, looking for some follow-through. This is just a simple mid-range trade in the eval, everybody. Stop should be right above opening range high. If it takes opening range high out, you do not want to be in it. Maybe in this case, you give it a little more breathing room, like to 62, because you want to let it hit value area and then come back down. But I wouldn't go above 62 if you're short. Because if we take value area and come back into the 60s, we probably go to POC to overnight VWAP, and it has been a lot of buyers here since the open, but a lot of sellers pre-market too. So looking to see if there's maybe just this lower high here, right? Looking at like, if we pop it to like a 3 minute, you see moving down here. So maybe there's a lower high in here is the thought. And if I'm wrong, we reassess.
Yeah, might have to try it again off the overnight itself.
Yeah. But this is part of why I like having this eval. I can throw this first trade, doesn't feel like anything, I just take the first signal I kind of see. I like this big take in New York VWAP. I know where the stop should go here on this trade. It's not confusing. And I know when we break opening range low, I got to do something. So I could even tighten this technically,
Mm-hmm. Any
'Cause
news today at 10?
I'm sure something will come through.
I know FOMC's later.
Right.
No. CAD press conference. No, there's no news until 2. Anything worth noting?
Yeah, this don't look right. Could have waited maybe one more minute to see if it would have closed bearish under New York VWAP again. That's kind of what I was trying to wait for, but I thought it was going.
Yeah, now it looks like a retest of the New York higher low.
Yeah.
Here's the first break over in China. Let's see.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have longed it there anyway, just because I'd be out right now. I guess you could scalp that quickly if you longed it off of New York, but there's the first break, so that would be my exit on the long.
I'm giving it the space here on this value area. If it starts to come back above,
Yeah.
Oh, forgot to remind everybody, giveaway form. Get your names on there.
U.S. factory orders
Any
month over
update?
month.
Doug, I don't have an update from the meeting with them yesterday because the main outcome of that was they allow us to trade evals now. So they are not sure on the timeline, I think, of the pre-live update with the new balances and all this new shit they want to do. So that's why I think they adjusted the rule for us. If I'm being honest, that's what I think. Clay will be on soon. You can ask him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I'm confident the strategies of the market has been weird. So I'm going to take a break from the 150K. Sounds good. Hussein, what's up, buddy? Welcome. Anybody else new? Let us know where you're coming in from. How'd you find us? So again, first trade of the day. I'm on an eval, feeling out the market today. Took a short under New York VWAP, letting it retest value area. But you got buyers mainly in here since the open, everybody. So if we go back to up towards overnight VWAP, don't be surprised. POC is there, right? So there's a couple of magnets up there that could pull us higher. Delta now 3,800. So that's fairly bullish, more so than it has been in recent days. Some days we're at 800 right now. So it's a little more bullish. But let's see, right? First break of opening range high. People chase longs there. Is it going to sweep low and stop them out? Let's see.
You got some tech stocks moving higher like Apple,
Don't
Microsoft,
talk
and
to me
Meta.
about that. Where's the link for the giveaway? Husky Trader, you're on YouTube and you're on X. You got to go to ASFX TV, sign up to be a member. We are only prioritizing that chat. That's where we do our giveaways. That's where we do everything. It's free to sign up, but you got to sign up there. I'm here from Zimbabwe. Brian, suck my dick, bro.
I knew that was fake. I knew it.
That is
I
so
fucking knew it.
Alex, from Nashville. Welcome, buddy.
Nice. I got to get to Nashville. Someone was telling me last night.
You
I
would
gotta
do
go to
good in
Nashville.
Nashville, bro. You probably
would.
should. Your girlfriend probably shouldn't be, you know what I mean?
I'll get a
You
cowboy
probably-
hat.
I know.
I'd
You
fit
probably
right
find
in.
another girlfriend. That's what I'm saying.
I'd fit right in. Everyone in my family's been to Nashville. I've not.
I almost moved there, remember?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we've been there once. We might move there. I'm like, okay.
I'm a
Almost
free
went to
spirit. Like that, dude.
Seattle. You almost went everywhere, my friend.
Yeah, I mean that's where. And then look, yesterday I call you. Hey, I'm coming down next week.
Yeah.
You have to take advantage of where
You
we don't
missed
have
it.
to be in an office. So why the fuck am I going to pin myself down, bro?
Well, because you had 2 children.
Yeah, but that's the only reason to do that would be money. If we make enough money, we can bring the kids with. I think I'm planning the Europe trip because like if I take the baby once the new baby comes before she's 2, then you don't pay for the flight and shit for it, So you got to actually kind of travel before they turn 2, and then because otherwise then you got to buy them a seat and shit,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, until they're really like in middle school and high school, you can move them around.
I like Nashville, bro. Honestly, people were so southern and so nice, so polite. Yeah. I just like anywhere where there's not a lot of dumb crime. Like, I think we all would agree on that. Who would live in a city where you're allowed to steal things and the cops can't arrest you, like in San Francisco? Like, how is that going to make sense?
If you're the thief, you want to live there.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, Makes
Yeah,
sense.
Franklin is where we were looking. We were looking out in Thompson Station too, a little more south. A lot of building out there, but a lot of people moving to
Good football,
Tennessee.
good baseball.
Oh yeah. Speaking of baseball, how did we lose that game last night?
I don't know.
It's embarrassing, bro.
We captured their leader, but we can't win a baseball game.
That's what I'm saying. You knew I was waiting for a shit ton of memes about that. I didn't see too many.
I mean, did you see the Bryce Harper home run
He hit a home run last night?
to tie it up in the bottom
You
of the
gotta be
eighth?
fucking kidding me, bro.
It
I
was
had
so
a bet.
American.
I don't know, because my Philly sports guys were talking on the Philly sports radio about him. They were like, we need him to step up in big moment. We need him to know that he's still got it. And I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, I should put $150 on him to hit a home run. It was like plus 400. So it was like 150 to like 900. And I was like, nah, dude, he ain't gonna hit a home run. You gotta be kidding me. He hit the fucking home run last night.
It was electric. It was 2-0 the whole game.
I must have just fallen asleep. I woke up with my neck cranked back on the couch. I'm like, damn it, it's over. And like
Yeah.
I missed the last inning like an idiot.
But it was so American. He pointed to the flag on his sleeve.
Oh, I gotta watch it. Send me the highlights, dude.
I don't know how you
that'll get me
didn't see
so
it.
hard, bro.
My whole feed was that.
That's
bar
my
through
shit.
every
Bro.
account.
I love that for us.
Yeah, was
Damn
sick.
it. And we still lost.
Yeah, in the next inning, we let up a run. Lost it.
Damn it.
All right, here's
Okay,
the
so
second
first
take
break of
New
opening
York.
range, completely getting smoshed right now. You see this? If that's
Mhm.
a word, it's getting smoshed. Clay is going to be coming on in a minute here, everybody. The discount is running. I know all of you are jumping on that right away. ASFX Stream. Okay, that's your discount. I've lived in 9 countries. Good for you, Michael. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's fucking living. There's people that stay in one town their whole lives, and then there's Michael. You know, I want to know who lives a more full life. Probably Michael.
I'm gonna take a short here on NQ.
Full of something, full of parasites, probably, like we all got in Colombia. Woo!
Oh gosh, don't remind me.
Don't remind me. So anybody with questions from a prop firm owner perspective, if you have any questions about running a prop firm, Clay is going to answer everything. If you didn't know, Clay and I have had a good relationship for a long time. It's my brother right there. Clay is one of the guests coming on the podcast this weekend. So we did me and Tanner one-on-one last weekend. Now Saturday, I've got Tanner back, Clay's on, Zach, and Mr. Drysdale. Drysdale's been on twice already by himself. So this is the prop firm State of the Union. It's an hour and 40 minutes. So it's one of my longest podcasts ever, but we cover a lot, you know, and I really wanted to give the guys a lot of space to say what they needed to say. I didn't want to have rushed conversation. So this is going to be an awesome podcast. No commercials really. I got my typical ads in there, but that's it. Nothing. So it's just 140 minutes of just value or whatever, an hour and 40 minutes of value, 200 minutes, whatever it would be. Okay. What
Got the
prop
black
firm?
shirts
Clay
in
is
the
the owner
middle.
of Top One Futures. What'd you say?
You got the black shirts in the middle, the white shirts on the outside with Clay.
Oh yeah, and it looks fucking fire, bro. Like, it looks so good. So we got that coming on Saturday. We're gonna start today with some giveaways as soon as Clay comes on in a minute. Love the big discounts. Aaron says, "Thanks, Austin." Oh, don't thank me. Thank Clay.
Yeah.
What's up,
Nice.
dude?
Oh, dude, I'm live. Okay.
I just brought you
Oh,
on. You're
yeah.
good, dude. You're so funny, bro. Oh, we're live right now. You should have come on without a shirt and said that, bro. Oh, we're live right now?
No. Yeah, I was running a little bit late. I went and got some coffee and ran.
Oh, you're
into-
good, bro. Hey,
Well,
say it again.
It was the strangest thing.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Don't start. Evan, he's convinced. Me and him are button heads right now on the whole is BB dead or not. So maybe chat, we should start with that. If all the chat agrees with Clay, if you all say, yeah, BB's dead, he'll probably do more giveaways today, right, Clay?
Sure. Yeah. Let's do it. I'm down for that.
So we got people
What
short
about,
right now.
Fell off though in the morning, right?
So
Literally, I was looking at the charts and I actually took a long on oil this morning.
Nice.
Pretty well.
We are short right now, ES. I'm short ES, chat short, Evan short, NQ, I think, right, Evan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I had a long last night, Clay. Look at this. I'll show you the markup. Look at this trade on the live account. I got long right here at 67 and I got out at 74, and look at it just fucking rip without me.
It'll
Do
happen.
you trade Asian much or no?
I mean,
He
with the
has
live
been.
account, occasionally I do.
Okay. Dabble.
I dabble.
Yeah. What do you think attributed to the big sell-off?
I think the PPI number is hot, so inflation is here. And then if inflation's up, that means they're not going to cut interest rates like they thought they were going to. So without them cutting rates, I think the market's a little spooked, you know? I think,
Yeah,
remember, dude, at the beginning of, dude,
Age.
you know how it's right, bro. We were supposed to be America first, refinance everything, make housing affordable again, blah, blah, blah. Now it's Israel first, and it's no rate cuts. Actually, rates might actually go up. So I think the market's dropping this morning on that news because they're like, fuck, inflation is here. We may need to hike rates because you can't cut rates when inflation's going up. Think about it. Cutting the rates makes the money cheap. It's a disaster. You have hyperinflation then, potentially.
Yeah, dollars gaining a bunch of strength too. I guess pricing in the rate hike.
You could think that. Yep. What's weird to me, honestly, out of all the news this morning is how Bitcoin's down 3%. Because Bitcoin's supposed to go up when inflation is going up. But no, opposite.
Yeah, nobody knows about Bitcoin though.
Well, dude, we're half of us are, like we said, we're all on this that it's created by fucking Tucker Carlson's dad and the CIA, isn't it?
Yeah, or Epstein.
Or Epstein, right? And Ghislaine.
But
yeah, this Bitcoin thing we're doing.
By CIA, because like, and by the way, I posted about our conspiracy podcast, and everybody wants to bring it back. So that's why,
dude, we should do it. We should do it.
They're not even conspiracy,
bro.
I mean, if you wanted to grow your page and your channel, it's the way to do it.
No, dude, if you want to get shadow banned and kicked off of social media, it's what you do. That's why I pulled the plug on it, because you go so deep, bro. You're gonna get me.
That was like 3 years ago. Now it's like, they don't shadow ban anybody like that. They like my algo and my like explore page is just increasingly more radical, and I'm trying not to go that way. It just wants me to go.
Social media radicalized me. Why do I feel like this is an MTV show?
I mean, because everybody, that's everybody too, so it's crazy.
Like when you started trading, Gab wants to know, when did you start trading, and what do you contribute to your success as a trader?
I started trading in 2015, 2016. I'm not the best trader for sure. I've had some success. It's always when have been successful and done my best. It's when I'm super, one, focused on the markets, and two, focused on following my rules, 1 to 2 trades, not over trading, and trading small, really, and that's it. And that would be like the short answer to that question.
When did you start though? How long ago was it?
10 years now, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We're pretty much on similar timelines.
Yep. We were on different timelines, similar starting point. Now our timelines have collided and intertwined.
Yeah, they converged. Yeah, exactly.
Are you a Dune guy, Clay, or are you a Marvel guy? Like, if you had to pick which one to watch, you're hanging out. Dune or Marvel?
Wait.
Oh, is it even comparable?
Yeah, I mean they've got like trilogies and shit, like a lot of movies in the same.
No, Dune.
Dune, yeah, with Timothée Chalamet.
Marvel's, dude. That's not even. That's like.
Yeah, that's like
Not even. Dune's not like a superhero thing, dude.
No, isn't it like normally like
the nerd
Marvel versus DC? Is that like
no? In my head, they're all the same. Like, if I'm going to sit down and watch a good movie, I'm not going to watch a Marvel movie.
But there's very few Dune movies.
There's 2, and the third one's coming out. It's going to be fucking awesome.
There's like 18 Marvels.
Right.
20.
Okay, how about Dune or Lord of the Rings?
Dune's
I love Dune. That's what I'm saying, dude.
Story's badass. I mean, I've read a couple of the books, but there's like fucking 20 of them.
I posted on Twitter yesterday. I retweeted the trailer, and I was like, I don't know what's going on in this trailer, but I fuck with it. It's like,
yeah. Well, the first 2 were awesome. Did you see?
They were awesome.
Yeah. So no, I think I like Marvel movies for sure. I think it could go into the goy slop category.
Oh, here we go.
But it's entertaining for sure.
I mean, that's part of being goy slop, is that it's got to be entertaining.
Same thing with goynip.
Right. Evan, how's your trade look?
We're just right above New York for you up here.
Okay. My stop looks good, like as of now. And when it came back down to my entry, like having the stop just above the value area looks good. But buyers are giving a fair stance here. Delta's 4,200. But is it really moving? Like, it's kind of sideways. It's a tight opening range. 20
points. Might want to come back to this overnight, like we were saying. Like, the shorts are still going to be alive if it comes back to this POC. That we're just saying this is going to be our lower high to make lower highs and come back down for that lower low back towards these lower day. But it could retest up here and still fall. So
sure, it
still looks fine for now just because it's back above New York. Obviously not ideal, but until we get new structure of a higher high, I have to say this idea is still alive for sure. So I'm not cutting it or trimming anything.
Can we
what I
do our
want.
first giveaway? Everybody in the ASFX TV chat, did we get names on here? I see a lot.
Let's do 5 Ignite accounts, 50K.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I love Ignite accounts.
Yeah. Okay.
I love Ignite accounts, dude.
And
Talked
then
about it yesterday. Was that?
if people stick around to the end, we'll throw a couple more in there.
Oh, we heard it here first, folks.
Couple evals. Hey, Evan, too, I wanted to ask you, are you been watching your win streak? Are you where you were Tampa boot camp last time? Dallas.
Dallas.
Dallas, and then were you on another win streak before Tampa? Like, y'all should start doing events like every.
Yeah. When I know there's an event coming up, I lock in, I guess.
He locks in. It's true.
But yeah.
Yeah, nice work, dude.
And this
I know. Now he needs to take a payout. Wins are good, but he needs to actually take a payout.
With Columbia, too, I would say is the impressive part of trading there slightly.
What? Having diarrhea the whole time?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't really get affected on the way. When I got home, I was kind of like under the weather, but I think it's just the travel. And
I think you've traveled too much that like you're immune.
Oh yeah, no,
that's a real thing.
We're in South America right now, and it's like,
Evan, can you check Discord? I sent you a spreadsheet. See that you can open that, and if you go to column 3, you'll see everybody's names. There's too many names actually today for me to highlight and send on Discord. So if you highlight and copy them, you'll have access. 229 people already are entered in it.
Jeez.
Clay, took a few trades from my phone on mobile data today. Will that be fine, or does it look like someone else is trading for me? You should be fine for that, most likely. Do you know the answer to that, Clay? Or is that a risk team question?
What's the question?
He took a few trades on mobile while he's traveling, not at his regular computer. Is that going to be an issue? Do you get flagged for that?
Yeah, no, it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, I don't think it will be.
If you if you're taking a ton of payouts or whatever, and then there's like IP addresses from all over the world,
and then like Indonesia, that's what I think raises the flag.
Yeah, if you're like in, I don't know, PA, Richardsville, where are you at? What is it?
I'm in Harrisburg, outside Harrisburg.
Harrisburg. Yeah, Harrisburg, and then another one that was in like South Carolina or something like that. And you're there for the weekend, but they're not watching that closely. So
right back down to my entry now. Took New York. I mean, that's a strong take in New York VWAP for us. I'm Chad. Who's short? ASFX TV. I would just pay attention here on first break of opening range low. It will not be first break of range. It's already broken the range to the top. So I'm going to bump the take profit down a little bit just in case it wants to move here, make a little more money on this.
I'm short in Q. I'm in. I'm getting the nut now, dude.
Good. You get the fucking nut, bro. I'm happy. I like it when all my friends get their nut. No, you don't want to be the only guy at the table getting his nut. It's never fun.
But I am going to move my take profit a little bit and get greedy. Try to get 2 nuts.
Good. That's what Evan would do. Evan, dude, you should have seen Evan yesterday, bro. It lagged while we were getting into the trade, and he kept clicking it, and it ended up putting him in 3 times the size he wanted to. Thank God he knows how to trade, and it ended up being a winner.
Did you roll with it?
He rolled with it. Everyone on chat saw it. He was like, I got to roll with it. I'm either taking a fat loss or we're going to make some money.
Yeah. I was like, well, I did want to be in it, just not with this much size. So I don't think I could bail just because I'm now in it. I was like, I wanted to be in it. So
Sam, if you buy a challenge with the monthly charge, pass it or fail it within a month. Yeah.
You got to send the link. Or just send 2 messages of the list of names. This spreadsheet's fucking retarded.
Why you can't copy it?
The list is like 300. It's just scrolling forever. There's 400 rows, 400 columns. There's not that many people in this fucking thing.
No, look at the date. See where it says 313. Start at 318, brother. Scroll down to where it says 318, which is row
300.
207. Start at row 207. Craig Allen, first name on the list. Everything above that can be removed. See? Now you're good. Now do all those names.
So how much attention do you guys pay to the opening range, like in relation to the VWAP? Are you more focused on New York VWAP, overnight VWAP, and then the opening range is kind of like a side note, or
it's a different piece of analysis? So like today, this trade, we call it a mid-range trade. I'm entering in the middle of the range, trading to the bottom. My stop is near the top. Just a middle of range trade. I'll pay more attention to the opening range once we get out of it. on either side. So it's if we're inside it, it tells me it may be sideways, maybe choppy today, which is still where we're at. That's why on the indicator, it tells you if we're inside the range or not, and if we're trending or not. That's then combining the opening range read with the VWAP read. Because then if we're out of the range and we're trending, you know what side of the market you want to be on,
Okay, so now it's jury's still out because
jury's still out. But I get nerdy. I'm reading how many candles are we below VWAP versus above, right? We're starting to get more candle closes below on the 1 minute. So that's telling me more sellers than buyers since the open, which helps my short feel good,
And then somebody in the YouTube said, I don't think anybody's watching the chat. Most of the people are in ASFX, but there is YouTube and Twitter too. So
Yep. So we have about 300 people watching on both. So it's 300 right now, over 350 on ASFX TV, and then about 300 on all the socials. So if you're watching on the socials, click the link in my bio. You sign up for ASFX TV for free, and that's how you get into the giveaways. Evan, did you get it working now, buddy?
I did 235.
Good.
Definitely our biggest one.
Definitely our biggest one. Clay, you always bring the biggest, bro. They come here for you. Yeah.
It's true.
It's true.
Nice.
Evan, let's do 20-second duck race, please. I don't like the 12-second. I like the 20.
Really? How come?
Well, I feel like 12 is like fast. It's too fast. All these people, they're like getting their duck ready for a quick sprint. I'd like to see who has more endurance with their duck, Clay.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Like
who's off the blue chew or not this morning? That's really what I want to know. Who's got the endurance?
Right. Okay.
All right, let's start one.
Let's do it. First of 5, maybe more giveaways that we're going to do today, everybody. Thanks to Top One Futures. We've got a big discount running. Code is ASFX Stream. It's at the bottom of the screen. That discount has an hour left, and then it's done. Stops at 11 o'clock when we're done the stream. So take advantage.
11 Eastern Standard Time.
Chandu.
Look at that. Chandu.
Chandu.
To come up there, but Chandu, first one. Very nice.
Chandu. Can do D.
Chandu. I'm going to put my email in the chat. Make sure you shoot me an email, and we'll get that account to you. Ev, run another one. Let's run another one. Jesse, I know, dude. Your duck was doing good, buddy, but not good enough. Come on. Juice him.
You're in first out of the gate. You're really
if you're in the front now, you're fucked.
Winning.
Just give up.
Like Dan, you're fucked.
Dan,
Dan just blew his load.
Yeah, Dan is definitely losing.
Yeah, you never want to be first out of the gate.
No, never. You want to be right behind the leader and then take him at the end.
Evans coming back from the back.
Cam Evans making another comeback. Whoa. Third place for Cam Evans. Philip M, very happy to give that to you, Philip. Philip's here almost every day. So, Philip, very, very happy to give that to you, buddy. So, there's our first 2 Ignite accounts given away. With the Ignite accounts, everybody, one thing to mention about these, they are, I think, the best path for traders who have not taken consistent payouts. It's a cheaper instant funded account. It's not an eval. You don't have to worry about not that we have activation fees, but no activation fees, no nothing like that. You're just trading an account that hopefully you can grow and take payouts on. There is a consistency score, which I think as a new trader gives you a target to try to hit every day and then stop. So if you haven't tried the Ignite accounts, the ones we're doing the giveaways for today, it's a great opportunity with this discount at the bottom of the screen. Use the code ASFX Stream, grab yourself an Ignite. You want to do one more, Evan? You still got it up on screen.
Yeah, I mean, you want to do 5? Up to you.
Well, we don't want to bust all 5 right now.
Okay.
Keep the people.
All
yeah,
right.
sure. Still sideways on this opening range, right back up to the high.
It's sideways. Look at the regular trading hours.
Clay, what are you
Flat
drinking?
view up again.
What kind of coffee are you drinking? You drinking an espresso? What are you drinking?
Americano.
See, bro, I had an Instagram story ready to go up this morning of me making my coffee, and it said, what Italians in America drink, and it was me making my Americano. I always make an Americano. I just like it's the best.
Americano with honey.
That's great combo. The espresso is good. Like a double espresso is fine, but it's just not enough liquid for me.
It's not enough liquid, dude. I'll drink it.
Right. I want the liquid.
But the small, like a 6 or 8 ounce Americano is perfect.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. So you like the new Ninja.
Bro, I recommend everybody that likes coffee get it because you don't have to do any of the complicated stuff, but you get the high. Like the quality of a coffee bean that is freshly ground and then made into coffee is way better than a ground coffee. It's not like end of the world, but it's just you can tell. And also notice it. And I hate, this is going to sound bougie, but I hate paper cups. Like at the hotel, I hate the paper cups when you're at the conference and you're in the, like, I hate paper cups. So when I make it at home, I got a glass cup and it's so much, it's just the right way to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? There's a right way to enjoy the coffee.
Yeah.
Dude, it makes me want to go back to Italy so bad.
I've only been there once, and
I'm telling you, bro, top 1 affiliate trip next year. Everybody saw we were in Colombia. Now all the people that are on the sidelines, come sign up, be an affiliate for top 1. We're going to Positano and the Amalfi Coast next year for our affiliate trip. You got to hit the qualify. You got to sell 500 grand, but then you can come.
But totally doable. I mean,
Totally
you did it,
doable.
right?
Totally
Many
doable.
other people did.
Yeah, but I
So-
work like a motherfucker, bro. That's what these people, they forget that I work. I mean, it's hard to beat me. You might beat me here or there, but I'll win the war. I'll lose a battle, but I'll win the war. Right? Isn't that the saying? Dude, another good movie coming out. Speaking of that, The Odyssey with Matt Damon. That's going to be potentially fucking amazing. So
It
we get
is.
that this year, Dune 3 this year, new Avengers movies this year, new Batman. I don't like Robert Pattinson. He's in the new Dune. He's the new Batman. Why is he so famous again? I don't like him.
Yeah, but
I like
the Penguin, with Colin Farrell playing the Penguin, is a G, dude. Did you watch
I heard that was yeah. I didn't see that, but I heard good things about that.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Who knows? I mean, you never know with Hollywood.
You never know, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
let's go down the rabbit hole. Which one of the celebrities are dead and which ones are wearing a mask?
Right. Yeah. And then the guy who Ridley Scott directed the Odyssey too. So
Gonna be
pretty
good.
sure Scott did. So
Is it let me-
no, it's not Ridley Scott. It's the dude who directed Batman.
Batman?
Again, and
Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan.
Christopher Nolan, who's
Tom Holland's in it, dude. Plays Matt Damon's son. It's gonna be good.
Yeah. Anybody have any questions about things we got going on? Top 1 related prop firms.
The chat's all agreeing with you. Pattinson's the worst Bruce Wayne, but they like the Colin Farrell as the.
Yeah, who's the best? I would say, okay, who's the best Batman? You already know who.
Close. It's not even close. It's Christian Bale. It's not even fucking close. If anyone says otherwise, I will fight you. Like, I will literally fight you, bro.
Michael Keaton is the only Batman.
No, bro. No. He's the OG Batman, but
W's in the chat for Michael Keaton.
no, bro. No, you can't win this one. Fail. It's 100% Christian Bale.
How old I am right now, but I had the
You are. You're showing your age, bro. Look,
on
wait.
VHS, dude. I had that on VHS, and I like
There you
played it
go.
out.
Showed your age even more.
Clay, VHS, you're cooked, bro. Look. All right, wait, we got one Michael Keaton in the chat.
Lance knows. No, Lance is going against me. Damn it.
No, he said Michael Keaton. Lance is with that. We
Okay.
got a lot of Bale. All right. I think the problem with the Christian Bale one, like why I'm so pro, is because Heath Ledger was so good in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Christian Bale was dope, but I mean, his voice as Batman was kind of lame.
It was maybe it was the way that Batman movie was shot. The lighting, the scenes, the music, like
Yeah.
that's what made it good. Right.
Those films are badass for sure.
Badass. All right,
I
we're gonna
think
make some
that
money,
was-
boys.
I
What's
mean,
that?
I think
We're
he's
out of
looking
opening
good.
range low here. This looks good.
He's
Yeah,
targeting
it
the low of day. I think he's got some more room. But do I be greedy with Clay? I think we're going to be greedy.
I'm gonna
Where you
take.
at?
I have 15 short from 46. I mean, it's gonna be. I'm
What
gonna
time
hold
is it? 10:13.
Yeah, one more minute. We can go out on this now. So we got 15. We'll take 10.
Definitely a good exit. But also remember that you are on an eval, so you probably could play it like 10% more aggressive than you would on your pre-live. You know,
Okay, then we'll go full out.
but still trade smart. I'm not
I'm
swaying
out.
you at all.
I'm good. I'm out.
Nice. I mean, think about all that drawdown you took.
Yeah.
Get the wins. Nice.
How much did I make on that? 709. Just like yesterday, like $700 in the first trade.
Yeah.
I could really stop with that because
So
you
what do you
can't
have
make
now?
it
2
all.
grand? On
I'm
that
at
account?
seven, just under 1,800. So I'm like $1,200 away.
There you go.
But we can also see if we can find another trade here. I'm out. Great trade. Good job, Chad. Good job. Good job, boys. All right, good. So if you made money on that trade, now go buy another one with the big discount today. That way you got more accounts ready to go. That's my only advice.
What? Yeah, no, that was a great trade. Would you consider that the nut or no?
I think the nut is into the previous low to the left. So right now, the previous low to the left is 31 on ES. I'm out at 36. I missed the bottom by 5 points. That's fine. This is the nut. The trail, the extra shit would be underneath that low from pre-market. On NQ, that would look like, does it look the same, Evan? Yeah, you're almost
not-
at that previous low.
Yeah.
Not there yet. ES was closer to the low. But I think that there's still legs for both of them to come lower. Like
Yeah, I think a
the
few of
price action today does not feel bullish at all. That was the lower high. We're trending lower on the inflation news. I would think there's more shorts in today's market than
kind of
longs.
skipped it with the duck races and everything, but did anyone take a long as it held around New York VWAP? I know a couple people were in short, but if you were in the long, you probably lost. I'd have to assume so. Just curious if anyone did. Send a markup if you did. It's all right. But a lot of people are out of the shorts. Barry's out. Sinan, Junior, David, Lance, Max Profit, Adam 600. Nice.
Good job.
Good.
Very good.
Happy hump day.
Yep.
How's YM doing? Oh, YM
I
doing
don't
low.
think it's done. I don't think the short is done. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, this was just the pullback in a bearish trend, like with the shift pre-market. So,
But I think the
being
exit,
relieved.
like playing that 15-minute, like you said it. Like, what time is it? Up 15-minute bar is about to close. That's another thing, Clay, that me and Evan been doing a lot. Like playing 15-minute bars, like because it's not usually going to move in a straight line. There'll be pullbacks and stuff. So if we can close right at 7 or right at 10:15 or 10:30 or 10:45, that's usually getting us a good exit before a pullback.
So like taking into account on that 15-minute candle, it's going to pull back.
Exactly.
I
Because
love
how many
that.
times do you see 15-minute candles go in a straight line? Not often. They do, but not often. Not the way, like usually there's a pullback. So
Yeah, it
We have
can't
a
be like the
question in the
driving
chat.
factor. Like it can't be the sole reason. I'm going to get short because it's a new 15-minute bar.
no, right. It's just like
But
a
like if you're
close.
managing
we're
a
near the
trade,
low and the 15 minutes about to close. Okay, good. Get out.
yeah, it just helps guide you a little bit.
Question in the chat, staying in the code 60%. It's on, so it's not 60% on every account, 60% for it's 10% more than what you're eligible for. If you're a new customer, the code's going to get you 60%. If you're not, it's going to get you 50 or 40% on all account types. It's just a little bit different on each account.
And then
That's the
Adam-
only thing that's hard about selling top one. I tell Clay all the time. The multiple discounts on different account types, I can't remember, and it's hard for me to sell it. Like it's confusing. We need one just discount after the next big promo. Yo, what's crazy, bro, is top one's 1 year anniversary is less than a month away.
Yeah.
Where did the time go, bro?
I don't know, but it's been it felt like a long ass year. For me.
I feel like it was just yesterday, bro. I feel like we warped.
It's both.
It's crazy. It's
Yeah.
just crazy. And dude, I sleep looking at all those tweets of people saying they won't last 90 days. I sleep good at night knowing those tweets still are on the internet.
Yeah. What about the Bugatti being called out by Apex?
Mhm.
I don't know about that because I muted him. So I don't know about any of that. No,
Tanner sent it to you.
I didn't read it. What
Oh,
happened?
you didn't see like like the big.
Did they put his little chubby ass on a milk carton now?
No,
Yeah.
they didn't. Do that, but they invalidated his code or something. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't read into all that.
There was
but
5 codes or so that now stopped working, and his was one of them for going against their like terms of whatever.
I believe in karma. That's why I love Randy, my Indian brother. That's called karma. You be a piece of shit, you're gonna get it back. No matter how it comes, it will come back. The
Especially when
world
that's
doesn't
all he does. All he does is just
Yeah.
post graphics and shitting on people.
Yeah.
No value at all.
Rob said, not a question, but I want to say Top One's customer service is best in the biz. They pride themselves on that. So I know Clay appreciates that.
yeah, thanks, Rob. Appreciate that.
Top one, number one, Lucas said, yes, sir.
Lucas. Oi. Bom dia, now.
Yo, so we should do this too, since we have, I'm sure people using the code for the first time. We have a couple of things we can say about Top One futures. I've taken 21 payouts on a live account with them. So I got a lot of experience here.
Obviously, you're on the Ignite, right?
Yep. I was going to say, if you're starting out with Top One, I would say the new path to starting is either through an elite daily, if you want the eval, which is 3 days to pass, still really great. But if you want the instant funded, the Ignites are the best deal, especially today with the fat discount. Like these prices are cut in half. So it's a no brainer. You can copy trade these now. I was saying yesterday when we started this, Clay, we didn't have 10 copy traded Ignites. Remember? Like it was way less. It was like 4 or 6. Yeah, 3. So
then 5. Yeah,
so there's a lot of scalability now.
I think your success on the live account, just like taking payout every single day, is because you took the exact same trading habit that you did on the Ignite and took it to the live account to where you.
Which I think is built by the consistency score. Like you guys,
exactly.
Because you do hit it, be done. Hit it, be done. Don't keep trading and give it back.
And for a new trader, I think not looking at it as like a drag or something holding you back, but as something that keeps you in the game longer. So
Well, I think if you have that perspective, I've got enough of guys I've talked to that are like, if you have that perspective of like consistency scores hold me back, you're looking to get rich quick. You're not going to make it here. That's a sign of a get rich quick mindset. Like anyone that's actually in the game would never judge a trader on a single day or a single week. I would tell you, if you're looking at Evan, you should not judge Evan on his green streak. You should judge him on his quarterly results, 3 months at a time.
Keep it going, dude.
But that's what I'm saying. So like real traders know you can't just be like looking for these one-hit wonders, pay out in a week. Like it's going to take a little more than that. You know what I'm saying? But those build the right habits. It does. Like I feel so. I think I've said this before. Like I thank Top One and other prop firms for the rules, because the rules have made me a better trader and have now made me confident in my trading more than ever. You know what I'm saying?
And dude, your trading's improved vastly since we started working together.
100%. 100%. And it's knowing the game. I know the game now with the prop firms. Like I'm very well versed in the different types. I think this is another tip people should listen to. I don't think it is one account fits all. I think I struggled with some prop firms. I won't say their names. Flop step. I struggled with some of the prop firms and their rules at the beginning, then took some payouts, right? Try different account types, try different firms. Like I would say there's not going to be the same, like let's pick someone in the chat. Ken trades instant fundeds terribly. We give him a eval. What if he does super well? I've seen that so many times, everybody. So don't be thinking one account, I can't pass these ignites, man. Try something different. There's so many options.
And who were we were saying that in our BSC call? Was it Brian Moy? We're
Yeah.
saying like maybe you just have to switch up the account, like just fresh, start over. It might not be like what you trade forever, but like you just need to switch things up. If you're just driving yourself crazy in this one type of account with this one set of rules, it's like try something else. It might stick a little bit better.
Yep.
Why do you feel like you struggled on the like the standard OG top step accounts or flop step?
I think that 5 days of $200 rule, I don't know if I haven't checked the rules in forever. I can't keep up. But that OG rule was tough for me because like that got in my head of like, okay, if I just make 200, I'll stop and then I'll be eligible for. But then I would take one big loss day and erase 3 or 4 days of $200, and I'm like, God fucking damn it!
Yeah.
And I would like spin that wheel because they would give you so much size. I think another pro of the Top One Live program, which again, every program has its pros and cons, but the contract cap, the fact that you guys have not let me trade 20 micros or 2 minis is probably the reason I still have the account. Because if I had more, I'd be fucking hitting it when I'm in drawdown, and then my drawdown would have been double and it could have been bad. So I think the contract cap also is huge in keeping you in the game. Because even on a bad day, I lose $1,000. I know I can get it back. I did, like I have. So it's like not allowing the trader to blow themselves out of the water shows the firm is actually trying to align with good traders like me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good combo. So do you think that contract scaling is a good thing for traders?
Definitely. If they want to try to trade more and lose more, definitely. If you just want consistent returns, you don't even need to scale. That's my opinion.
Right.
Yeah. You just don't need it. I think you're in a tricky position as a prop firm owner because you need to keep up with the competition and then not put the firm at risk. It's the thinnest line there is to walk. You know what I'm saying? So it's very tricky. Like I want to make this program appealing to the trader, but I also want to make sure we don't lose money as a prop firm. People don't understand how thin that line is, bro. You know?
It's razor thin for sure.
Razor thin.
And you can't tell until 6, 8, really 12 weeks after a certain account type or there's a rule change or something like that, So
So you see this exit looks pretty good here for ES. How are you guys feeling on NQ? Evan, thanks for answering the question.
I don't know. I'm thinking about bailing.
Evan, did you bail?
No.
Okay.
Oh, okay. We're ride or die, Ev.
Yeah,
Evan's holding down the chat right now while we're talking. Thanks, Ev.
It's crazy how people just lose their hearing overnight.
Compliments on customer service. Ash, customer service getting a compliment.
Ash is great. Yeah, for sure.
Any plan to allow algo trading at TOF? Jacob wants to know.
Probably not, man. It just throws too many variables and like you never know. And not saying whoever asked that question doesn't have good intentions or algo trading or whatever, but that just opens the door to people trying to game the system.
So Jordan said, any update on commodity trading, specifically oil?
No, not yet. I mean, like
It's still
until
a volatile situation, Jordan. You know, like
yeah.
I think from the firm's perspective, they just see it as a risk. Like we all saw what happened with Top Step. In case you're living under a rock, here comes NQ. So I'll shut up for a second. ES going to take overnight lows here.
I mean,
Get paid, boys. Get paid.
oil's about to hit 100 again today. I saw like the dollar selling off and or gaining strength, and the indices selling off this morning. I was like, oh, dude, I bet oil's gonna rip.
Yep.
And I bet
It's gonna
nice.
We're out at the low.
No.
Low of day here.
All right. Good exit. Anybody still short with the boys here?
I'm about to get taken out too.
Good job, guys.
Looks good. There's the lower low.
Very
There's the
good.
pullback. Break below New York. Stop all set structure.
Nice
Here's the next lower high. Here's the lower low.
Great job.
Simple.
So see, like, I leave money on the table with that 15-minute thing, Clay, where like if I would have stayed in now, ES is lower. But I have so many trades that I know I will take. I'm just winning and I'm out, you know?
Yeah, dude, I think I should join ASFX because every time I trade with you, I just trade VWAP and I literally like
it's so easy.
make money. Yeah.
No trade of 8 problems today. That was simple, clean.
Oh, I didn't tell you, Evan, when I took that 10 long last night, it lagged. I had to close the app on my phone and reopen it. Oh, it's melting. There's 10 points in a minute.
Yeah, even when I did my third trade yesterday, it was one contract. I know the size doesn't
Clay,
matter.
that
It was one contract and it took a little time.
Lagging, right? Clay, you're being real anti-goy by getting so greedy with the shorts this morning.
Well, no, I'm not because
he was like, you see it real quick, Evan. No, I'm not anti-goy.
I was like, it's still running. I missed out.
Yeah.
Look, you're getting FOMO, dude.
So look, there's ES here, everybody. I know some of you are NQ, some are ES. Your nut goes into the low here to the left. There's your nut, right? And now if you're still in this, I would be full out at this low here. That's 2 minutes, a really good pump, but you should be trailing, if at a minimum, trailing this thing to opening range low. You should not have a stop at entry. Stop should be in profit if you're still in this, okay?
Yeah. I mean,
good job, team. Lance is up
yesterday.
$3,200 on some Gaypex accounts.
Jeez.
I knew you were gay, Lance. I always knew. I knew it.
This was like yesterday on the trend is bearish, right? We could see that with the overnight VWAP being broken here. We're so far away. So not that we got a short signal, but it's like I don't want to short it down here away from VWAP. So once we get closer to it, okay, now I can believe we can make another leg because we're not as exhausted away from it. That's exactly why I didn't inversely long it yesterday away from this VWAP until we got closer to it. So plays the same. It's just reversed because yesterday was bullish.
And another day, Delta doesn't mean fucking shit. Like looking at Delta
did nothing
for me. No.
But yeah, it's clean. Over 1R for all the haters out there. Oh, so good. I could add another square, make another reel. I'll tag you in it, Clay. Clay made me green another day. The streak lives on.
Yeah, the streak goes on.
I'm tired of hearing about this streak. I want to hear about
EJK,
a fucking payout.
how much are ASXTV?
He cares too much about this green calendar. I want green in his bank account because otherwise he's bothering me, asking me for, can I have some money for Chipotle, Dad? Can I have some money to go to the movies, Dad?
Whenever you're like, yeah, you know, he has a win streak. You know, don't come to me until it's a quarter, right? So it's like I about to make the joke about
buddy
showing you his report card, and he's like, and you're like, yeah, job's not finished.
Job's not done. Job's not finished.
He just sends me the Kobe Bryant gift every time. Like, what's there to be happy about?
Yeah, what is there to be happy about?
Job's not finished.
Good job, Ryan. Good job, people on
YouTube. Nice work, everybody.
So again, just a quick review. I took the short on the first break of New York VWAP to the downside, trending lower on the news this morning. Stop was perfect above value area high because we knew it could be retested. The theory is if we hold New York VWAP and hold under value area, we get a move back into the lows set here to the left. That's the nut. Takes some time. Buyers can't make a higher high. Sellers make lower lows. We finally crack lower, and then this thing slides. Just note, you don't need to be in it for the full move down to here. Your nut is from here to the low. That's where you want to be in. So we took entry. I took entry at 46, out at 36. Literally 10 points. That's it. Take it.
So where would you look for? Would you look for re-entry or you don't?
Yeah. Now what we want to do is see New York VWAP is still in the range. If New York VWAP comes out of opening range low, we may be trending lower hard. So then we'll look for retests off that VWAP lower. Otherwise, if New York VWAP stays in the range, we may trade sideways. We may trade back up. So I'm actually watching the New York VWAP more than anything else right now.
Okay.
That's
Would you ever do like, and these are probably beginner VWAP questions, but
no, it's
would
good.
you say anchor VWAP on the opening range high or the last high before it sold off?
I wouldn't, but I know some people would. And you'll be at the boot camp, so you'll hear Brian talk about provisional anchors. He uses them, but it's tricky because when you use the provisional anchor, it's not been in play for a long time. It may be broken quickly. It's not as heavily weighted because it just got set 20 minutes ago or whatever, versus the one that got set at market open when all the volume came in an hour ago, versus the one from last night that has all the over. Those are more powerful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then if you just start like anchoring VWAPs all over the
screen, it's crazy. No, it's crazy. I prioritize the New York VWAP. I know just from my losses, bro, I lose if I'm on the wrong side of that thing. So I gotta really be. VWAP? Say again.
The session VWAP.
Yep, anchored at 9:30 an hour ago. Exactly.
No, the New York VWAP, but then like the overnight.
Overnight's above me. Yep, but like in today's example, bro, look, like I'm short at this moment under New York, but we're also under overnight. We're under previous day. So all three of mine are pointing lower. And now I'm on the right side of it. So I probably am going to make money. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. And then we've added the value areas, right? So the fact that we're under yesterday's previous day value area low, that means that we could still expand prices lower. If we are inside the value areas, we may trade in between, which was my trade last night where I bought it from the value area low up to the value area high. Today, we're underneath it already. So we're in expansive territory. Think of it like a football field. You're in the outfield already. So it may go further, right? It may hit the wall. So that's the idea.
Right. Because if it's trading inside the VWAPs, you can more or less like scalp in between the two or get in, get out.
Yep. Find a little more mixed trend. Yep. How are you not fighting VWAP? It was above all morning until the break. Because I just read and react.
Big picture.
Big picture. So I'm not knowing what this is going to do, buddy. I'm just reacting to this. Close under VWAP here. It's a close. And I'm reacting to under value area low. And I know from my markups, when we break value area low here and set a low, we probably will go retest something of that low, something down in here like that. I don't know if we're going much lower, but I know we probably do this. Probably means most of the time, not all of the time. Does that make sense, Jacob?
I think even you're like too zoomed in just for the example on like, I think we're bullish in a bullish trend right here. Or is this probably the lower high to make the next lower low? Like it's very bearish trend. So any long up here, I run into probably longing a lower high. So it's fighting the New York, I guess, temporarily. But it's like you got to remember we're below the overnight, that once we get back below here, it's full view up alignment for sellers. So same thing when this pulls back, it's probably going to make a lower high to come back down. It's not like bullish structure. We're falling. And I really like the entry on mine. I know you were in earlier, Austin, but like seeing the first break come in. Yeah. So now I know, okay, there's probably structure that I wouldn't want that to get taken out. Shorts are going to survive.
Double break trade, Evan.
Yeah. And then you would be looking for the second break back out for longs if it was in fact bullish, but we have this view up in the way. So it's not, so that's why I also liked it. How view up is sitting flat. That's not where the best longs come from. So good short.
I actually just bought that bounce. I'm out though, but
you got that scalper still in you, bro.
No, I'm not. I'm actually not a scalper at all. Really, like I like trading on higher time frames, but it bounced on 127%. So I do use fibs. So I did
true
there to the high, and then that was 127%.
Man, people are gonna pile in when they see two giant bars like that. Someone's getting in short.
What's that?
A lot of amateurs are going to get in short when they see these two massive bearish candles saying, oh my God, we're breaking out. Get in short now. And they're probably going to get a little bit of a pullback. Is anyone red? Did we miss that already? Do they have the balls to admit it?
Yeah, if you're red, please share the markup. Ev, you want to do 2 more giveaways? It's 10:30. Sure. And then we'll do one more at the end.
30 more minutes or 24 more minutes on the discount.
Yep. So. Eric said, are the value areas in POC in the liquidity concepts? Exactly. Yep. Finish 101 and 2.0. Watch those a couple of times, then get into liquidity concepts. I'm also going to say after this boot camp, we'll make an update maybe this summer, Evan and I will update 2.0 with some stuff. Maybe I'll like come in and help you with it, Evan. Instead of updating 101, we'll put the update, just add shit to 2.0 together. I think we can bridge some of the gap between Zach's course and our stuff, but right now, not focused on that. Right now, got to focus on
Duck races.
And we got to focus on the boot camp in May. Yeah. Which, dude, Clay, I had to rent plants for the stage, bro. Minimum spend $450. So I spent $450 on rented plants.
Right. Yeah.
That's how you know it's going to be a nice event, bro. When I'm the Jew is being anti-cheap. I'm being super anti-goy, right?
Right.
Would that be full goy?
Well, I mean, you're only half.
So I play both sides.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Third winner, Anvin.
Congrats.
New name,
nice, dude.
Don't recognize that name, but make sure you email Austin. Put it in the chat.
Email me, Anvin. Email me.
So you could just go to like would it be like Home Goods, TJ Maxx, and just go buy plants for less than that and keep them.
Yeah, but then I got to figure out what to do with them. See, I'm paying them the money, so they deliver
well,
them.
That's more so for the chairs when they want like
afterward.
Thanks for the help there, Clay. We definitely.
What are you gonna do with those plants, dog?
What are you doing with those plants, bro? What if we had actual weed plants on the stage? That'd be fitting. Brian's from Colorado.
That would be fitting, yes.
You're the only one that doesn't smoke, Evan. You're the only fucking loser. All right, run another one.
You don't do nicotine, pussy.
I don't. I'd like to so badly.
I'm off the Zen, dude. I feel so much better after it too.
Yeah, I bet.
Because it was like killing me in jiu-jitsu and stuff.
Oh, dude, I fucking bet, bro. Is Brian Moy gonna win?
That'd be sick.
You just talked about him.
Hold on.
Look at that.
Nice.
Look at that. Brian Moy, ex-Black Shirt Club. Happy to give that to you. Brian, shoot me a message on Discord. We'll take care of that. So we got one more Ignite to give away. We've done 4 already today, thanks to Clay. We don't need to do it right now, though, Evan. We'll take care of that later.
All right.
So, chat, who is still in a trade? Is anyone still trailing this short? Peter says we need a top 1 merch store. They want to rep it.
Yeah, totally. No, we do.
The hats are really nice. Out of all the hats that we've been given at events and shit, the top 1 hats are really nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they are nice.
They're really good. I mean, trust me, they're expensive, everybody, because I looked at getting them for everybody at the boot camp, and they're
a hat guy though.
I'm out of budget. No, you look good in it, bro. But no, you got good hair. You don't need a hat.
That's true. That's true.
What the fuck am I wearing this hat for? Why'd I go to Turkey? What the fuck? I spent all this money for nothing.
Yeah.
Ricardi, that would be a question to ask customer service, please. If you shoot them a message on. He's asking if he lives in the same house as his wife with a live account, can I trade an eval?
Yeah, I mean, talk to customer service about
I would default you to the risk. We'll push you from Clay to his brother Todd. Todd will give us a better answer on that, right? Todd probably's got a good answer for that.
Well, that's mainly Lars.
Oh, Lars. Lars is the Dutchman.
Yeah.
Clay, you coming to the boot camp? Rob wants to know. Of course he's coming to the boot camp. Bro. The bear shit in the woods.
Like the opening night and then at the Brazilian steakhouse for sure. Practice my Portuguese.
Yeah. Caipirinhas.
Yeah, caipirinhas. Yeah, I'm going to Rio on Friday. So yeah.
Damn, I forgot that was now.
Yeah.
It never stops moving.
No, dude, we all stay moving, bro.
All right. We got our first markup though. Appreciate the balls on KT sending in the losing trade. So we definitely go over this.
Thank you. What do we got?
We got short with us, bailed on a slightest drawdown, switched to a long.
No, that's an exit.
So you have people. I love that you do that, dude. I think it's so good. So you have people share their markup.
Yeah, because how can we give them feedback and help them if they don't
and also have accountability too?
Yeah, right? Yeah. And we ask them to share I don't care about the green trade. I know what the winning short looks like. I got it. Trust me. I got it.
Yeah, hide this.
I need to know this so I can tell them what they're fucking up. Like this one, KT, I know KT. It's a husband and wife that trade together. They do better than this usually. This is them. They're bailing on the short, flipping then to a long, and then bailing on the long. So like it's got to have confidence in that opening range high to hold. Yeah. Once we take New York VWAP, after this is the setup, KT, in a downtrend, which we have this morning from the news. If we go and break opening range high first, like we did, that often could be a great setup for the double break trade. All VWAPs are trending lower. You do the fake breakout, induce the amateurs on the first break of opening range, which we know not to chase. And then as soon as we take New York VWAP to the downside, Sellers are back in control. Trend is back in. You're in there correctly, but your stop's got to be at the right spot. You have to trust the session high. And in a situation like this, even for Evan, I would argue you could, if you said to me, I'm putting the stop just above the POC line, I'd be fine with that too. For me, it was the value area low line on ES. You put the stop right above the value area low, and it's not done. The shorts are not done until that higher high is made, taking out that first breakout high.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. I know it's very reactionary. That's not what you were supposed to do, but just like you're short and you're bailing on it without new information. That's why I don't bail on my trades. Like I could have said, oh, I hate the short, we're above New York. I hate the short, we're above New York. But like that's not necessarily true until we make a new high. Like I said, new structure, a higher high, then the shorts don't look good anymore. So like rather than bail on it without new information saying that longs look better now, so they're also now getting into a long when it doesn't look any better than a short. That's when you just go on tilt, you flip-flop, you don't see anything through, and before you know it, you've taken 3 trades in a matter of like a 10-point square. You know what I mean? So just slow and say, did we get a new high? No. So I'm just going to give this short some more room. If it breaks higher, then I'll probably look for longs. So just slow things down, have that confidence to sit through it because you had the good read initially, so it sucks you don't make money on it when you're in the short. You actually take 2 losses, but good lesson day. We'll take it.
Also, too, if I could add something. I mean, in a huge sell-off like that, I think, and I know you subscribe to this too, Evan, I don't know about you so much, Austin, but time frame, hourly, 15-minute time frame, and just a massive sell-off like that, you got to kind of trust the momentum of the market. So it's going into
how often do you want to just try to call the bottom and be right versus literally what side of the New York VWAP are you on? Push the button on that side and shut up for an hour. I bet you go into profit. Like I got guys in the BSC, Clay, that are like overcomplicating their trading to the point where I'm like, you're a good trader, but you're way overthinking these entries. Get on the right side of VWAP. Your management matters much more. As here, KT, wife, they're focused on entry. Fine. They're not paying attention in that markup enough to their trade management. The trade management would say, we shouldn't have gotten in this if we didn't feel comfortable sitting in the drawdown until the stop was hit. We have to stay in this because, like, for this short, his first short, he cannot bail on that until that high to the left is taken. You bail early, you might bail in the lower high, which is right there.
Along there.
Yeah.
What establishing your bias is number one. Is it bullish or bearish? And you can do that. You could use a moving average. You could use VWAP, whatever. And then sticking on that side of it. So then it just like takes out, hey, maybe I'll take a long here. You know what I mean? Like, especially if it's a longer position trade.
Who else has markups? Do we have any other ones?
Good question saying like yesterday on the reversal, this was the same idea today. When you go to the zoomed out markup I have yesterday, look how far from the overnight we are. That's why I'm not going to just buy it way up here. Similar to how today we're so far, I'm not going to just sell it down here. I want it to come a little bit higher. Then I'll sell it back down. It was the same exact thing yesterday, except yesterday just didn't come back up. Right? So that's why I was shorting it back down. But then if it had held here and showed some strength, I would have longed it back up. So they're the same thing inversely. So like not just being zoomed in on this New York one that we used today, seeing all of this empty space that we haven't pulled back in hours. So same thing today. Big move, retrace some of it, then I'll go continue it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys use the session VWAP or the overnight VWAP as like an area that's going to pull back to, or looking for, it's only going to get so far away from that session VWAP before it.
Yeah. Usually
look at I think it was on Monday when you started the session.
Look at last night, dude. Look at last night. It's the same thing.
Like on Monday, you make money away from it. This is pre-market, like overnight. Returns to it, then another big move. Returns to it, a little move. Right? Like it's a magnet to it at some point in the session. So like yesterday when we're so high up away from it, I want to long it up here. I want to get long when it's at that view up and try to catch that pop. I have videos on my YouTube. I sent it to a few of you who like DM'd me because I don't know exactly what videos it is. I'm not going to go back.
Rob says get Clay access to 101 and 2.0. He's too busy, bro. He's too busy. I'll make him, maybe on the Brazil trip airplane, he'll watch it. You know?
Yeah.
Access to the author of it.
What's my password again? That's like a running joke with me and Austin because I've like signed in and watched
30 times. He's like, yo, can you send me my password again? So I just got word for those of you that are in London for that Expo coming up in June. I will have it's not, I don't know why they're giving me a discount code, but they just told me they are. So if you didn't get a ticket yet, it might save you $1 or $2. I think they're $25 tickets. So like, I don't know what you need the discount for, but
What is
that's
it?
coming. Prop Firm Match Expo.
How much are the tickets?
$25, I think, or $30.
Oh,
Yeah.
all
But they're
right.
telling me they're giving me a discount code, but I didn't know you would need a discount for something that cheap. But you know what? When I do order Chipotle, I would like a discount because that shit is $40 a bowl and it's expensive.
That's why
Any
I asked you
untold
for money.
stories for Colombia? No, we're not doing Colombia stories that you can clip and roast me for forever.
Chipotle's gone downhill.
It really has, bro.
It has.
Agree on that.
I
In
miss
middle
getting
school, it was
served
goated.
Chipotle by like an angry teenager with a nose ring and purple hair. I miss that.
It was so good in middle school. I think they changed the chicken and the rice. They changed it all. And the prices.
Yeah, so London will be dope though.
Yeah.
When is that again?
June,
June?
right?
June 27th. Yeah, I got it up on screen here.
Yeah.
It's at this big venue. They got, Kathy.
Yeah.
So I get to meet her in person. Czar will be there. They're gonna have a bunch more
They
speakers.
took
they're saying.
Zach's headshot from his course.
Yeah, they gotta get Zach a better headshot on there. But yeah, it'll be
That's
good.
what good of the
Yeah, if you click
concept.
get tickets, look. Like get tickets, 25 euros.
That's crazy.
750, 613, 22, 25. So again, I don't know what the discount would be for.
Are you speaking there? Or?
Yeah, I'm gonna do an hour on VWAP on the main stage, and then they want me and Zach to do an hour and a half in the workshop stage. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think this is the area we get a pullback, or after this type of consolidation, after like a break of the range?
It's interesting. I'm still watching that New York VWAP here. So if New York VWAP starts to come out of opening range low here, Clay, like on ES, that would probably bring it down like this. If that starts to look like that, any retest here, people are going to short that, and then the nut will be back into this low. So if you can get short somewhere in here and trade back into this low, that'll be a second short.
Right.
Yeah, just keep rocking it. I wouldn't flip long until we close up in here above VWAP, and then like you said, you'd be trading up to value area, up to overnight VWAP, and you'd be trading in between the VWAPs, which is a little bit, I think, more mixed trend. Whereas if we just trade the retest of the New York VWAP opening range low here, that would be still in the downtrend, still in the strong downtrend.
And the previous New York VWAP, do you
It's probably the least important of the three, right, Evan?
Which one?
Previous day,
Mm-hmm.
New York.
Yeah.
But if you see all three trending in a line like that, it's like clearly we're in a downtrend.
Right. Giancarlo, no, you should be good. We had a guy ask a similar question to that already. You should be fine.
What was it?
He's got a truck driver in different states. Will that be an issue when requesting a payout? No.
Yeah.
The gray, I would check your consistency rule. If you think you met the profit target, but it's not letting you take the payout, I would check that you didn't have too big of a
Right.
day, one of them.
Right.
That your target's now bigger.
Right.
25K ignite. Well, you can't make more than 375
Yeah, you
on
probably
a
went over.
50K. So slice that in half. Yeah, we got yesterday's low maybe as a target.
Today?
No Randy today. He's with the Prop Firm Match boys. Prop Firm Match really double dipping into the ASFX guys. Let me
Yeah,
tell
they
you.
were really.
They took Zarb. They got me on now. Like we cross pollinate well with them. But you'll meet Clay. You'll meet. We got John Ramos, who is the CEO of Prop Firm Match. Him and two of his employees, this guy Luke and another guy, are coming to the event. So they'll be sitting in the back. Yep, they'll be at the.
Are they going to be there throughout the whole time? Or?
Yep, they're coming for both days. They're staying at the hotel. Yep.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out my plan. I'll know before, like closer to it. So
yeah,
whether I stay the whole time or maybe I will and just bring my computer and.
I'm gonna park you and all the other like owners and stuff are all gonna sit in the back. So like you can park and work in the back. You know what I'm saying? If you want to.
Right.
Are there round tables this year or all desks?
All desks all the way back, packed.
Oof. Damn. Big room for that.
And what's the live trading going to look like?
Yo, isn't this crazy? Hold on, sorry. Isn't this
Look at
crazy
the
that AI can make that? Does that not look like a real? I'm in a photo. Like I went to a studio and
That
got
is
that picture.
you.
Dude,
That is
what
crazy.
did you make that on?
That is fucking crazy, isn't it?
That is good for
That's
AI.
like the best
Okay,
AI I've ever seen. Jay made it. Yeah,
What app did he make that on?
I'm asking.
Gotta find that out.
So, who's on Claude?
We're on Claude now.
Everybody's team Claude. Okay, I need to. I'm not like on ChatGPT. Like it's 2025. I don't even know.
So,
what I'm doing.
text me later, Clay. I will give you the prompt to give to ChatGPT. You put it in chat. It spits out this long answer, and then you copy that answer into Claude, and then Claude now knows everything that chat knows. It's crazy.
Somebody said even BB is team Claude.
Yeah, dude. Of course.
If that's the case, I might say BB's on. He's ChatGPT, Claude, all of them.
But when you see that picture of me, how real that looks, maybe BB is dead, bro. Maybe they're all fucking dead, and they're all using masks.
Well, I think that's kind of the point of AI. Is like we don't know what's real and what's not real anymore.
It's normal nano banana. That's what he called it. It's nano banana, which is like a typical image processor, you know? Nano banana is not like anything crazy. You could use it, but it's just a funny name. I know you're probably like, what are you saying, Austin?
It is.
Nano banana. It's really good.
But I got nothing down here. Waiting for a retest of view
Yeah,
up.
we might. I think we do our giveaway here and wrap.
Okay.
Market moves and waves.
The
Moves
prompt.
that sharply, especially Austin's exit was at the open range low. I got out on this candle like midway through. You could see sharp drop. It could still move lower, but like it's not going to sustain these two candles unless there's news behind it that it's going to probably have a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So just mental bandwidth. If I could just get out as it's just dropping and not have to sit through this for another 30 minutes, hoping it's got another leg in it, then I'll probably be in good shape to take another trade later. We got our Blacksburg Club call today at 1, then another one on Friday.
Look for
Run the fucking giveaway, Ev, please,
Want to do
sir.
another one?
Yeah, last one.
20 seconds, 20 minutes. What do you want to do? We should start one at the start of stream and do it like for an hour. See who's
Just
going to
let it
leave by
run.
the end.
No, make this one even worse. Make it 30 seconds. Make it more suspenseful. So everybody, you have 8 minutes to use the code ASFX stream, ASFX stream, to get the best discount possible. It will retract 10% once the stream is over. So all the discounts are disappearing. They're still active in a sense, but they're not as good. So take advantage if you need a new account. We made money today on stream on these shorts. If you want to start something new, starting fresh, maybe add to your copy trading, whatever you want to do, use that code today only, right now only. 8 minutes.
This shit's stacked. Running out of characters.
Question
A lot of
on the
naked ducks.
indicator. Can you set an alert on New York VWAP?
Yes,
It'll move.
probably.
Yeah.
Marcos, geez, bro, relax.
Calm down. Long way to go. Now, Evan Frank's going to run out of steam. Trump might catch up to him.
A great stream, everybody. Clay, thanks for hanging out today, dude. Doing the giveaways. Yeah, dude. Always pleasure
Taxi
having
driver.
you on. Raju again, dude. That guy just won, I'm pretty sure. That's crazy.
Yeah, how many did you run?
I don't know. I don't know how many Rajus I got in the chat. Randy attracts a lot of them, so I don't know how many of them we have. But Raju, if you email me, buddy, we'll make sure we get that account to you. But yeah, I was saying, Clay, thank you so much for coming on, dude. Thank you for bringing the discount, dude. Thanks for answering all the questions for the people. I know they love seeing you. Rigged. The chat always tells me the duck race is rigged when they lose, Clay. Isn't that typical? They lose and they call it rigged. Typical.
Yeah,
okay.
That's because it is rigged.
Exactly. It is rigged, everybody.
It's not.
Gotta grease my pockets if you want a faster duck.
Yeah, we rig it. We send the ducks a script at the start of the season. And we're like, hey, you only got to follow the script.
It's all about like how many hours have you put in on ASFX TV stream? You get power-ups on your duck, you know? So
Exactly.
if it's your first day here, you got a pretty weak-ass duck.
Exactly.
That would actually be sick if you could do that.
Yeah, you got to earn your power, your fast duck.
But yep, Clay's here again. We won trades with Clay last time. We won trades with him this time. So
yeah, so last time too, it was the nut trade.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty good one today. Very good. Very good.
I mean, now it's not moving. So now it's like, good. We got our money. We got a win out of that morning session. Happy days. We got Killzone today, everybody. Zach will be live with you guys this afternoon. Zach and James. So we'll be back this afternoon for that. Clay will be back probably when he gets back from Brazil. Make sure you guys are connected with Clay on Instagram, especially. That's where he's most active. Clay will be a part of the podcast on Saturday too. So make sure after you listen to the podcast on Saturday, you go in and give him some love on
that one is going to be a banger for sure.
An hour and a half, an hour and 40 minutes, bro. It's good.
Yeah. Dude, I think that studio looks way better than the other one.
I think so too. I like the vibe.
Something about that one, the way
the shadows are good. They got the shadows really, really good. So. All right, everybody, 5 minutes. We're going to leave you with the code ASFX stream. Go to top1futures.com. You see the code right there next to Clay, ASFX stream. Take advantage. But we'll see you guys in a few hours. We're back for Killzone at 1 o'clock Eastern. And then Evan and I are back tomorrow morning. Clay, thanks, buddy. Good to see you. Ev, great job.